Yeah, too many colors. Peace. I wanted to say, got the hat yesterday. As you can see it, specially made. Kemet Ray Ma'at, which means Black Sun Justice. So I want to thank you for that. And my wife, she wanted to say something too.
My hat was specially made as well, and it means first to step out of the waters of noon. And I want to say thank you to my aunt forever. Very nice.
Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
E.T. Senate E. I'm doing nefer.
Oh, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm.
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs, So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good, and the prices ain't bad either. So
Sister Andrea Brunet is in the place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Enqi shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this,
good in blue.
I don't know. Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color,
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
Oh, the
one.
best to be tonight.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, the
There's
best
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve. All right.
Even on the sleeve. I had it. Yeah, this
All
is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on your next live. I will have this one on.
right. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. All right.
So
Well,
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you
Love
very
them.
much for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister.
Okay.
Hotel.
All right.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your makeup.
Yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little.
No, I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad.
So
Glad. Yeah. Live unboxing, bro. You don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip, my intro?
No, it's all good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
Yeah, I got the Heather Gray. Oh man,
Oh, you got the Kemet shirt as well. Okay.
Yeah, can you? I didn't know it had that on the back though.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up, man.
Lovely. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film, so just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay.
All right. On mute. Sorry if it was a bit loud. I was just checking. Hotep Senuhena Senut E Tiren Ishaka Nugukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Enqi. That's Minister Enqi. Was on Sanada today. He mentioned Shaka, yours truly, Shaka Nugukemet, not to be confused with the other guy with 2 Ks, and V Bennett. I want to check the sound before I proceed. One moment. Okay, the sound sounds good on my phone, so let me see who's in the place to be. We'll have a fair bit of people. We have 20 people, and it's only be streaming for 7 minutes. And you know I don't pay for subscribers. Contrary to many people, they pay for subscribers, they pay for people, you know, to come during their live streams and all that. But anyway, Love Me was in the place to be. How you doing? Our sister on the West Coast, V Bennett from DC, Washington, but in Denmark now. He wrote Enqi got to sell some products. Now, Bonnie Inspired is in the place to be. If I'm NY, put that to you, brother. The Fight Doctor is in the place to be. Norma X is in the place to be. Now we have Brisbane. I've seen this avatar before, but I could have sworn it was a different username. So maybe somebody else is using his picture, or maybe he changed his name. But here it says Brisbane 45, shaking my head, disappointed in Enqi. But I had a feeling he will eventually beg to go get back on Star's channel. Young Heru is in the place to be. He wrote, yep, he went back and act like it's bigger than Sanetta, but he clearly needs his help. Young Heru wrote, I want to, what Sana, I wanna what? Show Enqi, but don't want no one to see. Oh, okay, yeah. You see, Enqi talked about something that he didn't know, and you know, like that makes a difference, you know. But hey, you know, I ain't tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? You know, V Bennett is asking, where Psycho Lady today? Okay, well, what I'm gonna say straight away is that, you know, I'm not gonna call Enqi names and all that, but that's a bad look, and he knows it's a bad look. He knows it's a bad look. You know, but for those who didn't know, 0x who did so many people. Sister Nandi barked at her. 0x made all her videos private. She has no video at all. That's her channel right now. No video, no live stream, just community. 18 hours ago, what did she share? Something about Princella. Didn't I tell you she wanted to be some kind of Princella? But anyway, I think it probably played a big part in Enqi being there, because you see, he's been calling some people who haven't been on his platform for a long time. And 0x failed. 0x tried, but Sister Nandi cursed her behind. So, I mean, dang. So like I wrote in my community timeline, Show you the message. Show you the message. Zero X and her followers lost all their energy. What's up, KB, Gus of Hammurabi, J. Heru, Texas Bomber, and all others who dissed me and V Bennett. Zero X posted our pictures and called us gays and all kind of names using profanity when we didn't. Now Sister Nandy cussed Zero X all the way, and her followers don't keep the same energy. They went at us for months comfortably, but now they have been pacified. I don't see Zero X putting Sister Nandy's face and name up cursing her like she did us. It took just 2 days for the world to see how fake Zero X is. Same for her followers. Let me guess, which one of them will state publicly that it was wrong to talk about a family member who recently passed away? She even used the F word, saying, "Your effing father." But those fake people went at us because we didn't accept Zero X letting Sanela insult my mother and my 3-year-old daughter, telling him, "You have every right." Sister Nandy gave them the green light, saying, "Mess with my name and page if y'all want. It's only so long fake ones can pretend." Lastly, Zero X is lying so much and she defends Sanela. Let me put that link in the chat, because that video alone is enough to show how much she's a pathological liar. And she defended Sanela indeed. She was acting like she was against Sanela in his platform. So, let me share that stream from, hold on. Share that stream from Sister Nandy. Share this in the chat again. Sister I'm putting cursing Zero X all the way. All the way. Because you have some supporters of Zero X who are like, "Yeah, but you call her a fake one." Sister Nandy called her all sorts of names. Where are you? My goodness. Okay. And then no more public videos on the Pathological Liars channel. Zero video. See for yourself now. Sister Nandy retired Zero X in just 2 days. She will probably come back with a different behavior. She learned the hard way. Okay, now let me keep track of the comments. I will share the links, so if somebody wants to holler on the panel. I will just play an excerpt of Enqi on the panel. And before I do, actually, let me do the fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Let me see the comments. Hold on. Young Hero wrote, "Yeah, they may have all that up to get back to the money. I hope they shut her down for good." She shut herself down. Venerable Sister Nandy beat her ass. Norma X wrote, "Yep, it's just a bad look for sure. Damn, Enqi, are you on the side of people who support convicted peace or on the side of black family?" V Bennett wrote, "Nandy dropped a lot of facts, sorry. Nandy, Sister Nandy dropped a lot of facts, LOL. Damn, now it's official, LOL. They supported a woman who abused kids." He wrote facts. And he added, "She even telling people about burning in hell, like Sanela say she's sick." But the funny thing also that you can hear on I uploaded a video. You can hear New X talk, speaking in tongue again. You've been at there nowhere. Now the Oka College wrote, "Hold on, but are you teaching though? When I teach you middle lecture, I don't see you. When I teach about other stuff, I don't see you." I mean, I don't even understand this. I don't even understand comments like that. But it's okay. I don't lose sleep over it. Love me wasn't the place to be. You better vote. When was this account made of the person above? Person above. Oh yeah, the date. That person, I've seen that person before. I've seen that person before. Yeah, let me listen to the voice. Maybe somebody we spoke to. Okay. Oh. And her was speaking in tongues. Napa spoke in tongue as well. If somebody have the link, please send it to me. Young Hero wrote, yeah, we're teaching with truth. And he added, you clown. Hey, I'm just reading the comments. Love me for tell him that he missed class. V Bennett tells him, hop on the panel, LOL. Young Hero wrote, your name alone makes you suspect, a cult. Okay. All right, let me play the excerpt of Enqi on Sanela's panel today. That was just today. So they aren't going to say it's old news. You know, the title is so funny. Minister Enqi returned home. Health and nutrition is a must. HOK for life. 0x did so bad. Sanela is trying to call his people back. All right, let me play this. It's just a short excerpt. You know, I'm going to trip on that. You know, it's going to be just a few minutes.
Now, look at what the people are saying, though, Enqi. You see, that's
right.
why.
But that's because we on your page.
No,
if we go to my platform, listen, wait. If we go to my platform, the people gonna be saying the same thing. Like when you came in the video the other day.
No.
For the record, you see the comment by that medical doctor where he's really dealing with eyes, you know, but you know, he's still a medical doctor, Dr. Daniel LaRoche. I spoke to him, you know, the first time I got on Franky's platform months ago when he invited me. And Hero, didn't Enqi publish a negative book about you? You know what I'm saying? So that's when, you know, Franky tells Enqi, you know, hey, look at what the people are saying. But anyway, let's continue.
When I came on your platform the other day to say peace and what's up, they was like, oh shit, Saw Letter here. Shout out to Saw. Is that the real Saw?
So you heard that not long ago, Franky got on Enqi's panel. Which shows indeed that Franky is doing so bad that he went and hollered at Enqi. You know what I'm saying? Love me for wrote, I forgot about the tell-all book. Young Hero wrote, yeah, he tried to make Enqi look bad, but Enqi got at him. Well, I didn't know if Enqi got at him. I just listened to a few minutes and then I kept it pushing. But I was lucky the few minutes I listened to, he mentioned me and V Bennett, and we're going to hear that very shortly.
So they was giving me love, brother. But all I'm saying, hold up. All I'm saying, Enqi, is you see the damage that we can cause to the people, brother, when we doing stuff like this. You see the damage? That's the point that I want us to see.
Right.
It's how we destroy the community and the people when they got to, because they the ones that got to support us. And so when we do things like that, we destroy the community. And how can we be upset with them when they say, oh, I don't fuck with you, I don't trust you? You know, that's what I'm talking about. Remember what I said on the phone? I said, yo, brother, how come you just didn't call me, or why we ain't call each other before when we get?
I've never been somebody that's been caught up in that, to be honest. I only speak to those that's listening willing. So that's why certain things don't bother me. Like, for instance, Shaka, right? Shaka, V Bennett, they're gonna do some videos on Dr. Enqi, but they've done this videos on Dr. Enqi, and I'll still go on their platform the very next day after.
Now, we didn't do any of these videos on Enqi. What happened is that last year, Franky, when I say Franky, that's Sanela. he showed some text messages from Enqi, and he revealed that Enqi had paid him to go back on his platform, to advertise on his platform. Now, what Franky did, he said it live on air. He had Enqi back on the panel because Enqi paid. And then, like the next day, the same day or the next day, he deleted the stream. So he tricked Enqi. He scammed Enqi. Now, then I said, Enqi should clap back. You know what I'm saying? And he stated that he will clap back. You know what I'm saying? Well, our brother JTV in England, how you doing, brother? Then one day, I saw Enqi on Franky's panel last year. Fight Dr. Roach, shout out to Filthy Franky. And then they made an appointment for Enqi to come back later on. And I went live and I said, man, Enqi, that's a bad look, you shouldn't go. So he hopped on the panel. I said, you shouldn't go, you shouldn't go, you shouldn't go. Right? And that's when I mentioned the sister's name. And the sisters, talked to me strange way. I was very surprised. And I told her, I didn't say anything against you. So he actually apologized. Enqi apologized for getting on Sandra's panel. So we didn't make any diss, videos. And I'm not saying this like it's a problem to me, like I'm gonna lose sleep over it or whatever. I just want to state it wasn't no diss, just like this one here. I ain't gonna call any names and all that. It's disappointing, yes. It's a bad look, yes. And I will tell you why it's a bad look very shortly. But let's continue.
They do this video and like it ain't nothing, because my mission is bigger than that. Queen's Throne does this videos and then invites me back on her channel. Taharka does this videos on me and then texts my phone the same night. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, the mission of being able to uplift fallen humanity and help people in their need is the most important thing that, that's the most important thing.
All right, but so we can go ahead and
me
move
making
forward.
amends with you is one thing, but me making amends with random people that I don't know, that don't support me, they don't buy my books, they don't I don't know these people. So if there's some sort of ground that we can cover and build, then that's another thing.
Okay. So for the record, Franky apologized live on air to Enqi, and after a while, Enqi apologized. Maybe he apologized a bit before because, but anyway. Now, for the record, Enqi knows, maybe he forgot, but one day he hopped on my panel, and I showed the book. That's his book, right? Now, his book is entitled Race Hustlers, Volume 1, Senator on Trial, the HOK Paperwork. In the back of the book, it says, this is the evidence, stories, and testimony against the HOK for creating golems in the black community that rape, rob, and beguile. This is the record of one community fighting back against government infiltration and the leftover vestiges of the hunt for a black messiah. This story unfortunately begins with the torture and rape of many innocent children. Human trafficking is a serious issue, but we cannot overlook the processes, and even worse, the processors that numb our society to the smaller nuances of child care that make babies safe. We are consuming our young. We have been uncovering this story for 10 years plus and have been persecuted, slandered, and set up for it. They even tried to have me killed in a Philadelphia bookstore. So they try to have you killed, and now you get on a panel to cheer. Enqi called. I'm going to share a link for people to get on the panel. To get on the webcam. Enqi called Sanetta a pedophile several times. not the same day. So he used the term pedophile. He directed that term to Sanetta, and he said it more than once on different occasions. So it looks to me like Enqi didn't sell much copies. But what should people do with that book then? Him getting on that panel, because when he got on the panel the last time, I don't think the book was released. How you doing, young hero?
Yeah, what's going on, Shaka?
They always go back.
You know, I could have missed this one. All I could do is laugh, man, you know, because I don't even know where to start. But anybody with a mind in their skull, they could see through this, you know. It's like clear as day. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they like to always push the narrative that they doing it for a bigger reason, the bigger picture.
Bigger cause.
That's how
yeah,
they, yeah, that's how they fool the people. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm happy they was running their mouth because they let us know a lot of things we didn't know. Like Sanetta going over to Enqi's channel. I didn't even know he went back over there.
I didn't even know myself.
So this time I think Sanetta might be paying Enqi this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be giving him the $300 because he was desperate enough to go back to Enqi. You see what I'm saying? So, and this narrative of Sanetta had some kind of information that Enqi didn't know. He would have never went at him like that. We still don't know the information, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
they're
made
saying
up
what it is.
Yeah. They plotted this whole plan behind the scenes in order to explain to the people why they cool again. You know what I'm saying? But and the results of it was, oh yeah, come back on my show. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some views. Let's get some people to buy your books. I got a lot of followers, man, that don't follow you. You know what I mean? So you know that's the number one thing about Enqi. He about his views. He about getting people. He all about selling. It's a money grab. That whole move they conspired to do was a money grab. And I ain't even gonna say nothing bad about Enqi because I already know. I already see his intentions. I already see his character. I know what, and if that's his hustle, that's his hustle. You see what I'm saying? But you have to know when it's a hustle. And these two guys, he even let you know he was there before Polite. He was there before this one and that one. So they in cahoots. They know about each other. They know about how to fool the people and make money. You see what and I'm happy that doctor came up and speak because it just made Enqi look like he's full of it. You see what I'm saying? Because he's asking credentials, he's asking where you went to school, and you start attacking him, and he has all his credentials. He could tell you what school he went to and when he went to the school, but because you know you ain't went to no school, you don't have no I ain't gonna knock the guy because there's a thing called herbalist. You see what I'm saying? So some people do their research, do experience with these herbs and medicine to know if they work or not. You see what I'm saying? So I can't just give just because you have some paperwork from whichever college you got it from that make you better than Enqi in any kind of way, shape, or form. So you know what I'm saying? But it's just showing you how manipulating Enqi is that he even turned around and made the doctor look bad because of what he was asking him. You know, it's a mind game. But yeah, man, you could see through it, man. It's like
no. How did he make the doctor look bad? Because I didn't watch. You know?
Because he started going on like it was like he didn't make him look bad because of credentials or what he have. He was just showing him that you say you have all these credentials, but yet you are this height and you weigh this amount of weight and blah, blah, blah. So you don't even apply it to your own self. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, he had a point. He had a point, and the doctor taking pills too for whatever conditions he have. And he tried to blame it on his
Oh,
genes.
hold on, young hero. The doctor got on the panel.
Yes, this one I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay. No,
He
it's
and
okay. I
Enqi
thought it
had
was.
a conversation.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
right.
I get it.
Yeah, he and but it just the doctor just made Enqi. He just exposed Enqi. Even if Enqi made him look bad, he just exposed Enqi and Saneda like this whole thing is another money grab. You see what I'm saying? It's all about views to sell your book to get people to buy whatever you selling. Because there's no way you telling me all of a sudden you back on Saneda channel and people telling you should apologize, but you ain't even apologize. You apologize to Saneda, and y'all ain't tell us what this information that Saneda supposedly had that's gonna clear him from all the allegations you've been telling about him. You yourself. We never call him pedophile. We never. You the one that been calling him all these things.
Yeah.
So like they're just playing games, man. Enqi's a character. I don't care what he say about how he care about people and yada yada. At the end of the day, he trying to make money.
But
And,
you know,
and
and
it
I mean,
shows.
it's not wrong with trying making money, but out of everybody, for him to go back there after he wrote a book, that's the first time ever a book was written about this platform, the HOK, and he's the one who wrote it. You know, other people participated, but you know, he's the main author of the book.
Yeah,
So
right.
he
So
talked
all
about Nikki Chanel. He called Franky
pedophile
a
enabler.
pedophile. He talked about the scamming. You know, so
Mhm.
does it mean that everything that he wrote in the book now should be discarded now?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that he got on his platform,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
lies.
just
You
a
better
shame. It's a bad
explain
look,
yourself.
you know. Well, I don't
Hmm.
expect any explanation at this point. You know, like okay, he made that move, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna lose sleep over it. It's not gonna affect my life, but you know, that's it.
He
I know where
already.
he stands now.
Yeah, I've been knew where he stand. You know what I mean? I've been knew like his character. He can't hide it. It's like these people. They can't hide it. Like they don't work. They don't have no craft. They don't stand up like a man. They wanna, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's all good how you make your money. But if you will go to the extreme to fool people, to fraud people, to scam people, just because you a lazy bum, that's a difference, man. It's one thing when you are here doing like it's like some people work, they have their occupation, but they might have a little side hustle, they might have a little hobby where they make money, and that's all fine. But to try to put all your energy into selling something that's it's not worth shit, man. That's why you keep trying to do it. But anyway, just like Sanetta with his debates and all of this nonsense, that's why he has to go to the extreme because he needs all kind of different diversions, to get people mind caught up that they so caught up in the entertainment, they don't realize the information is being spilled 100 times over and over again. But anyway, to each their own, man. But like I say, I could see right
To
through
each
that
his
shit.
own. Young hero, just check this out. Beast Mode Reloaded wrote Shaka. Perhaps if you pay people a dime when they come to your show, they might stay. Now, I'm not gonna pay people to stay. People hang around here if they like what I'm saying, if they agree with me. When I go on people's platform, I don't expect to be paid. I don't ask them to be paid. And then here, the people have bills to pay too. Everybody have bills to pay. So they will go wherever they see value, chipping a
Tell
little
them to go get a
something
job.
sometimes. Now, what is this here? I put money in his pocket. I bought his book. So this statement, this comment is funny to me. That you're free to you're entitled to your opinion, But that comment to me sounds real funny because we're talking about a dude who calls Sanetta a pedophile publicly on tape live on the air during live stream, not private conversation. He wrote a book about that platform, talking about all this, and I read the back of the book about children being raped, about scamming, and so many other things. And then he gets on the platform. You know what I'm saying? So and now you come in here and tell me that I should pay when people get on my panel. So it's my fault then. I didn't pay him enough then. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, because it's all about money.
Oh my goodness! But feel free if you want to get on the panel, brothers and sisters. Make sure you use a webcam. Now, if you see some people who don't have the webcams because we know them, we know who they are. They've used a webcam before, but if people never came here before, you know what I'm saying, just use your webcam. So link to get on the panel. Put use a webcam. Yeah, it's just a bad look for Enqi. If he has some disagreement again with Sanetta, he must know by now. Ain't no need going in on Sanetta and HOK.
Yeah. There's nothing more you can say.
I ain't gonna listen to that. Other people may listen to that, but it's not the first time he went back.
It might be a good look for it might be a bad look for Enqi, but it's sure a good look for Sanetta.
Yeah. But that 0x, 0x, she bowed down. She's hiding now.
Yeah, for now,
she's
she
an
probably
Andy back at
wanted
her.
to,
So
because she did,
Sanada's
like I
looking bad.
told you. Yeah, she was basically threatening people, and well, I ain't gonna see people. We know who she was threatening and telling them they'll be burning in hell and this and that, and speaking in tones and all of that. So I mean, maybe it's about time somebody take action on her, or she run into the YouTube police, one or the other. You see what I'm saying? So they played dirty. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully, I mean.
And then Franky was like, Enqi, come. Come tonight.
Yeah, she became Sister Nandi got under her skin so much she started speaking in tones like Napa. The same one she called it all kind of names. She's speaking in tones like her, like somebody supposed to be scared of that nonsense.
Yeah, the fight author. Thank you. The echo is actually on Young Hero's end, but not a big deal. But yeah, for those who haven't heard it, I uploaded the video where we can hear 0x speaking in tongue, and it's not the first time actually. She did that before, But hey. But feel free, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, Enqi, he chose his path, you know what I'm saying, I take notice of that. Don't need to call him names or anything like that, but hey, all right, do your thing. Do your thing. It's a bad look. It's disappointing, but hey, it's life. Life. Franky needs people. He needs backup.
Yeah,
go ahead, bud.
It's a money grab, you know what I mean? Like I said, that's what it comes down to. Regardless of, I don't want to hear no nonsense about, Sanetta show you something. That's why get out of here, man.
No, that's so he showed you something, and that's gonna invalidate the whole book and all the live streams that he made on all these different panels.
Same thing. That doesn't account for all the things that Sanetta have done or have had in his circle, all the people he has had in his circle that commit all these crimes and betray the people, you know what I mean, abuse children. Yeah, all that nonsense you're talking about, something he showed you about, I think it's about Nikki Chanel. You see what I'm saying? Because from what they was implying, all that one little thing that you lied about that he has that we know that he don't have, you know what I'm saying? But y'all had to say that in order to fool the people to get back to business. All that doesn't wipe out everything else. And you the one that pretty sure you wrote it about a lot about it in your book. You see what I'm saying? So like miss me with that, man, Enqi. Like I said, I could see that fool from a mile away, man. You can't scam me. You know what I mean? But anyway, such is life.
Yeah, it's life. Franky's calling his people. Calling his old ones. You know what I'm saying? And there's another thing that was disappointing from Garfield. Garfield said he has a nuclear bomb. Kept saying that.
It didn't drop yet.
he removed the video about Sanetta.
Yeah, them boys.
So he was just bluffing.
Man. Yeah, all of them be bluffing. It's crazy.
That's such a bad look. You write a book about the dude and his platform and his associates. He made so many live streams. he participated in other people's live streams, mine, and many others. And
Where
now he's back
JTV
order.
at? Yeah, he back order.
ATV's there. Yeah,
Me
back
too. Back
order.
on. I wanna hear you crack some jokes. But yeah, man, like I said, man, like I said, he desperate, Sanet is desperate. And
Yes.
even his his friend that uncle what they call it, predator. Yeah, call his friend child predator. He told him, if you bring Ong back again, I'm not coming back. So he's losing them one by one. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he's desperate. He has to come up with any topic and go back in his old book, his black book, and find numbers and names to call in order to make a show. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Yep.
it's what it is, man.
Yep. Dang. Maybe he's regretting, what he did to Black Jesus Minister,
He sure would be begging him to come on all now. He needs what he could get. He needs what he could get.
Yeah. But his numbers dropping, when he's streaming, after the live stream. So the paper's going down
Yeah,
and
hey, and it's not just him, Shaka. I ain't even gonna mention their names, but a few of them. You see what I'm saying? And females and males. I've been checking it out. So a lot of them been trying to, jump back on the scene when they see some people going to something. They will get in it when it has nothing to do with them, because they're trying to get back views. You see what I'm saying? So it's pathetic, man. You know what I mean? Anyway.
oh man, dang. That's like when I saw the thumbnail of Franky, I was like, what? So I went on the video and I saw Enqi was there live. It's like, because I thought it was an old video.
Yeah, somebody
When
had
I
to
saw the
tell me
thumbnail,
that Enqi were back on. I was like, oh yeah.
and
I'm
and
not surprised
a
though.
few days ago, Enqi was on my panel, but something was wrong with the sound. We couldn't hear him or whatever. Maybe he lost a connection, so he didn't get to speak. But he was in the chat first, in like on the Instagram chat, and then he got on the panel. I mean, so we would have kicked it and all that, and then a few days after, boom, he's on Franky's panel. I'm like, my goodness.
Yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? I guess he was trying to tell you, you know what I mean? He'll probably trying to tell you, son, they don't want you back. He wants you back, Shaka. Oh, man. Because, he losing everybody one by one.
Yeah. And his so-called wife.
I don't
had him
even see her
losing.
on there like that no more.
Well, she's on timeout. She's on
Yeah,
timeout.
oh,
I mean, the audio
true,
that Garfield revealed, she went in on
Right.
Jabari. His number one dude. You know what I'm saying? So they're acting like they are
man.
cool, but I don't even know if Jabari went on his panel once ever since that happened. Before that, it was like in the chat, I think. But she said that she wants some time off or whatever, however she said it. But I think he might have sat her down. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm an expert, brother Shaka. I got a question. What content does Sanetta himself create? He doesn't create any content. It's the people, that come on his platform and bring content. You know what I'm saying? It has no value. That's why he has to pay people to be on his crap channel. Well, the funny thing, Nama X, is that people used to pay him to get on his platform. Even Chief X paid to get on his panel. He paid him twice. He said it himself. I'm going to share the link.
I wouldn't think he thought he paid again to get back on there. That's how desperate he is.
Possible. I mean, dang.
Those people that do come on his platform, most of them are religious folks. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the value they bring is if you into that kind of religion. So if you're not into it, you're not gonna get much value from it, other than to dispute it because you already know better, because you read on your own. But anyway.
And I think what makes his channel with such an audience is the Hebrew Israelites. Those guys have that 12 tribe chart. Divinely
There's a
inspired.
lot
How you
of
doing,
them,
brother?
right?
Peace, peace, Hebrew. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, what's going on?
All
We
right.
here, living our best
V
life.
Bennett is here as well.
BB.
Yo, yo, yo. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
got
Yeah,
it.
loud and clear.
Well,
Man, how
yeah.
many times we've been through this, man? This is like we still standing, but there it was again. A bunch of frauds, a bunch of fakers.
Acres.
How do you support a woman that mashes down a child's head, and you've seen it yourself, and you
Hey,
question
V
men
Bennett, you jump
about
on that.
what they doing?
I thought you was gonna attack Enqi first. You
I was
jumped on
gonna
that
attack
off
Enqi.
rip.
Nah. You know why? Because at least Enqi is from New York. He knows Salnetta from a long time ago. So I said a long time ago, if the New York dudes want to fix this shit, get to fixing it. You see, that's they supposed to be cleaning it up. So you see right here, they got you just have to wait and see if they want to clean up their reputation, clean up the dirt that they created, clean up the harm that they've done. It ain't our responsibility. We did our job.
Hey, V Bennett, they ain't cleaning up nothing when they just trying to fool the people to get more money. They're
Yeah.
not cleaning up nothing, bro.
You know.
Well, we know Sarnetta ain't cleaning up nothing. So
Neither is Enqi. Because not for nothing. You know.
Hey, one more thing before y'all go. Yeah, I could only imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that was a hard mush, you know what I mean? If you do that to a grown up, they're gonna feel it, you know what I mean? For you to do that to a child, imagine what she go to when the camera is not on. Well, go ahead.
The child heard. You heard the child go. "Eh."
Well,
So
getting back to the Enqi thing, right? Now, I'm from New York, and not for nothing, those two ain't going to hash out nothing. They're not going to fix nothing. They're not into doing anything except for BSing black people, and that's the bottom line. Both of them.
Facts. Thank you.
How are you going to write a book and you write and you put in the book, hey, I had to run for my life from them in a bookstore. You didn't call the police, and you're back up there skinning and grinning in his face. You even pay the man money to get back up on his panel, and you're going to disrespect a real doctor, not an internet doctor, but a real doctor, right? Who actually helps real people, right? So, not for nothing, what good are you anyway? You're a scammer too.
But you know what? Divinely inspired. You from New York, so I give you credit for that. That's what I'm saying. You from New York. You got to speak up, and we spoke up too, and you know what's up. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. You know.
But
you're right.
Right. The thing is that I think it's beyond these borders, right? Because once it hits the internet, it's national. It's hitting Shaka and Franky, you in Denmark. It's hitting me down in Georgia. It's hitting that everywhere, right? So the thing is that black folks, the diaspora is worldwide. So these two characters are scamming and bullshitting the diaspora, black folks worldwide.
Yep. Just like Punk, just like all the others that's still on its team. They all with the scamming.
Uncle Smash Rocker Scammer, Smash Rocker Uncle Scammer. Oh no, let's hear from JTV.
Napa calls Jabari
Hello everyone.
too.
Can you imagine going into your local GP? You know, you've got an ailment. You walk up to the reception and you say, "I've got a headache." They said, "No problem. We'll call you up, JTV. JTV, yes, the doctor will see you now." You open the door and you see Dr. Enqi there with a bottle of bath water. There you go. Look, doctor. Look. I don't think this is gonna work out. Okay. I've tried I've tried your water, and it's full of hair and debris of your skin. So, He's got gold teeth. You know, someone's asking him if he's got his credentials. You know, pull them out. You can't. He's lucky he's gonna go to prison if he's not careful. You can't be in a thing where you're gonna be giving out medication or certain things like that and not have something behind it. You know, that don't look good. It don't look good. And you're going back to senator every minute. You know, that in itself, and then the book as well, and the timing of the book. You know, he's been over here as well, but I think we've got to kind of be careful who comes over here, because they just come over here and they're doing the same old stuff, you know, and avoiding the questions, because I've asked him about the bath water and he still hasn't said anything about it.
But he'll sell it to you.
Bath water.
He would. He would.
What you call it? So the thing is, let's go deeper than Enqi. What about his so-called master teacher, Sebi? Right? The one that said that he can cure AIDS, he had the cure for AIDS, and got taken to court in New York City and lost. Now, anybody want to challenge that?
They're saying he won. They're saying he won. They keep saying he won.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They say he won, but let's look at the court documents, right? The fact of the matter is that he nor anyone can cure AIDS. It's a virus. It's based on a virus. Stop it, right? So, and then also he was told, Sebi was told by the court to remove all that document, all the claims and everything. Only thing is, New York State, the court system did not enforce it. They didn't enforce the judgment. So no one cured AIDS. Man. No one can at this time.
While they out there preaching what they're preaching, you have Saneda talking about their master teacher made him sick and yada yada yada.
Sure did.
Shit, it's crazy to me.
But that part was quite funny, because he reckons that it was the bitter crystals Dr. Sebi prescribed
like
him.
Charcoal, right?
Yeah, it looked like charcoal, and then they're laughing, saying that it was bits of rocks, you know, and Soneta's eyes like lit up. He's like, where? And then they were saying, no, it's bits of tarmac. You know, it could be anything, you know. And look, I'm not going to say that people can't cure this and can't cure that, but when you cure just one person, to say that cure can now be put to the general public, that's where the concern is. Everybody's different, as in like blood group and stuff like that, and so you need to get yourself a blood test at the first point, you know, if he's going to be a proper doctor, you know. And then like medication, what might be good for me might not be good for another person, you know. They're going to be giving out drugs soon to your DNA, you know. Do they speak about that? So everybody's very unique. Your body's very unique. Right. And that's where you have to be careful. I'm not saying that these people's stuff don't work, but the problem is as well the dosage. You know, you have to know your certain dosage. You can't have too much of certain things in your body, and you can only know that by having a proper medical breakdown, and then that's to trust them to, you know. So it's all a little. You're always trusting, but having doubts, even within the system we have now. You know, we have problems. You know, so
but you know,
fake doc.
Right. I'm not mean to cut you. I'm sorry, but you see, when Filthy Franky got sick off of what Enqi gave him, right? You can't give a lupus patient a diuretic, because he overproduces urine in the first place. So no wonder why he got all messed up, you know. But the thing is, if someone created a cure for AIDS, where is their Nobel Peace Prize right now?
But just to close this one up with the crystals, hear what happened though. They phoned someone up. Not cutting you off, Divine. It's a great point. I want you to continue that one as soon as I finish. Sorry about that. No. But the part with the bitter crystals was that the Dr. Sebi never actually prescribed bitter crystals to anyone. But apparently, what Enqi was saying is that when certain people took the information, they, you know, come with their own thing. This is where you have to be careful as well. the certain information and people taking on other people's information and not following what they're saying. So in fact, Sonetta never was prescribed that by Dr. Sebi, because Dr. Sebi never stored it in his, apparently, that we spoke to someone, and then Sonetta actually phoned the guy he got the bitter crystals from, and he said that Dr. Sebi never said anything about bitter crystals as well. He never, so that's a quite important part in that show that happened. So back to you, Divine.
Yeah, well, either way, if you got lupus or any kind of cancer or AIDS, don't take any kind of crystal. Take your prescribed medication from a real doctor. Don't take no
Facts. Yeah, facts, man. Yo, big up to Sister Nandy, by the way.
Big up to her too.
Big up to Sister Nandy.
And may her father rest in
peace. And may her father rest in peace. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. As bad, as there's lines, isn't there? Come on, we're all here and we have a certain decorum about ourselves, But to go so far seems a very desperate move, And with all these situations, you get losses on both sides. You see, there's not one winner. Sometimes you have two losers. And she's a loser, but we're all losing as a community. That one person's behaving like
She's
that.
Talking about 0x, of course. For those who don't know, 0x mentioned Sister Nandy's father, who passed away like 3 months ago. And she knew that he passed away, because she said, she mentioned her grieving her father. You know what I'm saying? And that was very low. And we have some adults. Yes, we have some adults who are making excuses for that. Act like, oh, we wouldn't bother me if somebody, I don't know, more than one adult, But hey.
Only because it's not them. But if they was in that position, they would
be
different.
And you know what?
Their family member. Yeah, go ahead.
All too because they have a personal issue with somebody. You see what I'm saying? That's
exactly
what I'm saying. People be getting their feelings and their emotions and trying to bring other people in the equation when we have a topic and about somebody that's doing something that's left, and even a sister trying to show her, and Nandy's not the first one. You see what I'm saying? Angie did the same thing, or tried to do the same thing, and she criticized her because she has her own opinion. You see what I'm saying? So, but people are so into, oh, I don't like this person, or she talk this way, that way, but nobody can criticize them on what they do and how they talk. Well, go ahead.
Right. And how you going to be fighting for women and kids when you let a woman shove a kid right in front of your face on camera? You hear the kid go, ooh, and you're holding her up like she's an example. That is so foul.
My bad. I'm pretty sure that child was crying after that kind of push.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, upset.
But
it could be
you
a bot. Doesn't have to be a person though.
I don't know if you heard what Sister Nandy said though. Sister Nandy talked about, like some acts.
Yeah.
When the girl has a period on, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
some
people are nasty, some people are disgusting.
That's even more like I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 men had that experience when women even lie about that. Like they say it was over, and that time I had to jump off like, hey, you nasty, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't do that. It's just like men that go lay with other women when they have somebody's child in their stomach. It's like, bro, how pathetic can you be? You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, to even think about that situation with a woman is beyond gross, man. You know what I mean? But and even outside the queue was speaking on it. You know what I mean? And outside the queue, if you hearing this, V Bennett, you know what I mean? The video you've been looking for with 0x, motion the child off from the video is on V Bennett channel. He just reposted
Oh,
because
V
he was
Bennett left a
asking.
comment. He shared the link in the comment section.
Yeah, because he was asking for that video. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah.
Well, you know what they call that? They call that red winging. When somebody does that.
And Sister Nelly was saying that apparently the 0x was engaging into some acts in front of the child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So sometimes I'm
Lord.
like, if 0x just
Yeah.
made all the video
These
private,
things
it's
will
not for
happen.
nothing. Because Sister Nelly said she has some receipts, she has some emails. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I don't want to waste too much time about 0x because
Yeah, it's zero.
They
You
go through
get
the same
zero views
dysfunctions
sometimes.
as anyone else, didn't they? Don't make it out like, it's a perfect lifestyle. It's not. They go through a lot of violence and lots of stuff, and they don't want to say much about it because people are very quick to be offended, But it's underneath a human rights thing. We still need to deal with racism, We still can't deal with that. That always gets put back. We have these little upspringing of these groups that are gonna, just new groups, So they just got to take their time, just trying to jump the gun, I think. And but what really was important was, the fact what Divine was saying about, how people can be twisted, even be under medication or under very serious illness, and would go for alternative help whilst seeing a doctor and then going for that, and the credentials. Like claims, as you said, as curing AIDS. It's a very it's a very dangerous thing to do, and we've seen it many times in Africa. I'm sure there's places in Jamaica where an obeah man has made these claims and stuff like that. But we can see the dangers in that. Come on. So where Enqi's concerned, he's very clever and his information's really good, But when
you got to vet his information.
That as well. But I think maybe the information is not far off. But as you said, you must be getting this. You must not. You've got to see your qualifications. It's another track field, Zip it up, down, zip it in, then,
Yeah, you have to have qualification and diagnosis and proof.
You got proper paperwork, man.
Yeah, you have to have patience that these things actually help and the effects, the side effects and everything. You can't just
not just one as well.
Yeah, you can't
just have one.
Everybody the same thing and their body's gonna react to it the same when you don't.
It's
have
very dangerous.
On it.
It can kill you.
But
look, there's people even that walk into the normal hospitals and sorry to I'll close after this when in normal come out in a wheelchair. So there is negligence within the medical field. We all know, the medical field is constantly changing, just like how our technology is, and as well it's very new and it's built up off ancient times. But let me mute out.
Yeah, but yeah. So at the bottom, the bottom line is that Black folks are being affected, and being preyed upon by hustlers, But getting back to Neo, or 0x, I should say. Now,
that was it.
But her channel, she privated everything, or was she struck, or what happened?
She made all the videos private. So on her channel, there's no.
Some stuff.
Maybe some of them are deleted, but it's at least private, So we don't see a single video, whether it's an uploaded video or a live stream. Nothing at all. That's Sister Nandy. Yeah.
She knocked her out.
Well, it didn't mean that.
She retired her in 2 days.
But let's face it, if you're trying to avoid a lawsuit,
Yes.
Those videos wouldn't help you to have them public in the first place. So
if you're trying to call the YouTube police, you have to hide all your dirts in order to judge someone else, because you can't have no contradictions. So it's they
but
way
look,
worse, man.
you know what's funny? The thing is that we were trying to get rid of a scammer, and people propped up another scammer, and I think that's what's got to be dealt with. Like, you claim you're fighting a scammer, and then you go promote another scammer. And Neo-X is a scammer.
Or like Enqi, you go back to the original scammer to try to scam some more.
Well,
make it make sense, man.
Well, hey, Ru, check this out. Check this out, right? There is a big void left by Polite's incarceration, right?
Yeah, power vacuum.
Yes, there is. Yes. So somebody's got to take that spot as top scammer, right? And degenerate. So
and Enqi was his right hand
man.
He's
probably leading them from inside. He's probably still in charge of them. That happens many times. Many of the criminals in the prisons are running the gangs outside.
Man, that dude ain't doing that shit. He's probably running for his life up in there, man. He's probably up there, probably in a 23-1, under the most, closeted conditions, or something way worse. Maybe he got married in there.
Well deserved.
Maybe he got married in there.
Yeah, no.
Only someone's pocket.
He used to have some audio. His wife or wives were releasing, some audio from him in prison. But I don't think that's happening anymore. I think they told him, "Hey, what do you think this is?" It's.
I meant to say.
It's expected. Yeah, go ahead.
3 God had his. I think he's about to have his second day in court. He had his first day. I think they offered him some kind of plea for like 7 years. I think.
Who, Nature Boy?
He's faking like he gonna fight it. They all do that, because if he fights it, he gonna get damn near 30 years. So that's what I heard.
So, but you know what else happened, right? With Nature Boy, right?
What's that?
Who?
What was that? What happened?
Oh, what else happened was some of his followers flew a drone to the prison filled with drugs, man. So he's going to face charges with that too.
What? I ain't never heard what kind of sci-fi movie.
So you see my point? You prove my point there.
Mm-hmm.
It happened. There's many gang members, especially the top tier ones. The masterminds. Who's to say that they're not still in contact with him?
What? Who?
He's got an access to a phone, and these guys were probably willing to accept him the way that they're behaving. They're going and coming,
Well, I bet you dollars and donuts that Sarnetta is still talking to him behind the scenes, what have you.
He wanted to interview Nature Boy.
Oh no, I was talking about Polite, but yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, he wanted to interview Polite too.
It's like pick a degenerate. Which degenerate we talking about, right? Because there's another one. What's that guy's name? Rashad something? Rashad.
Oh yeah. He got like what, 40 years, 30 years.
Jamal or whatever his name is.
Yeah, man.
Jamal Rashad or something like that. Yeah.
Didn't Sarnetta interview him too? I think we want to interview him too, as well, or something.
Maybe I don't. I mean, it's hard to keep track, because like all the scammers, rapists,
I forgot. There's some more news. I forgot. On my YouTube page, the timeline, community line. I went to check Neo X's plays for the month, and it appears she's been using bots for viewership. She's been penalized over 3,700 views.
Well, you saw all that information, V?
Faking
Hey,
it,
I
yeah,
wanna
faking it.
Oh, I did see that
We
too.
organic over here.
hey, let me ask the people in the chats a quick question, right? Because I know I ain't tripping. I know I could see through glass, you know what I'm saying? So do you think that Enqi is genuine in anything he does when
Hell no.
it comes to the people? Or do you think he's a scammer just like Saneda, Unc, Garfield, and all the others who try to fool you by promoting whatever they're trying to sell and get a money grab? That's what I want to know in the chats. Put a one if you think they are scammers. Put a two if you really think they are genuine about their people and trying to help. Because at the end of the day, go ahead, Shaka.
I'm sorry, scammer. I don't know, but he's not sincere. I mean, the dude wrote a book. When you
If
write a
he's
book
not
about
sincere,
something,
he's a scammer.
you know.
That's
He's
my
So,
point.
Andrew Bennett, how you doing?
Hey man, Shaka's nice, man. Shaka, you a good brother. You're a nice brother, bro. Let me say,
You know what? It's like writing a book about how
He's
bad
right, isn't he?
nuclear bombs are. It's like writing a book about how bad nuclear bombs are, and then after a year you go back to making them because you need the money. Basically,
yeah.
I don't have no hatred for Enqi. I think he's not stupid. I think he's smart, very smart person. But you know, you should see a doctor. Always see a doctor, and if you want to use a naturalist on the side, inform your doctor of that too. Don't, you know, it's your body, it's your life. So I don't think there's anything wrong with naturalists. I just think they're not a replacement for a doctor because of the technology these days, you know.
Tell him, VB. That's right. That's right. Check with your doctor whatever you do.
I don't know if he realizes, but him writing a book after making so many live streams about the HOK, against the HOK, like he says in the back, you know, fighting back against government infiltration, blah 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 blah. But anyway, if he behaves like that about some people that he went against, how people are going to trust his products? You know, but hey,
absolutely,
that's his move. You know, that's his move. That's his decision. You know, I don't think somebody forced him.
Cash. Maybe he need the cash, you know, and if that's the easiest way to get your get a little bit of cash and solve that issue,
he'd end up in prison.
And, you know,
you have to be careful. You stay there. He'd end up in prison if you carry on like that, or kill someone, or someone kill him, because you know I've seen it all. But you know,
you could also, hey, look, Jay, you could also just sell some dope. I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everything comes with a consequence, you know. Everything comes with a consequence, you know. So
he can get
a
job.
Know, I might get away with it, but you might not. You know, it's a risk you're taking, and also that is another a form of handing out substances, and you don't know if the effect on that person. That what you could be giving it to 5 people. 4 people are all right, and then the one person dropped down and dead. So it's a very risky thing what he's doing there, because you know, also medical authorities will be looking at that. You know, they should be. We want the medical or people to be going around to these places, especially in the black places, and checking out their credentials and shutting them down and putting them to prison or checking their patients. You know, so. As I said, you know, I understand doubts within the medical, you know, world, but you know, it's very risky.
Hey,
it's very risky to do something like that, you know.
The hell with all of that, man. Number one is Enqi, what the hell you doing back on Saletta channel, man?
You know what he's doing.
At the end of the day, I don't care what you trying to sell.
That's right.
You know you did that for views and more money, bro. Like, stop it. You don't give a goddamn. You like, oh man, You know what I mean? He's sitting there. Damn, I got this plan, that plan. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people. I need more. I need more. Here comes Sanetta. Enqi, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm doing bad, man. We need to squash all this. Get back to the money, man. Like, tell people what it is, bro.
There it is.
You know what I'm
But I
saying?
think
You
we've been
damn
fair.
liars.
I don't think we've been harsh on Enqi. We still got love for him. We're not being harsh. We're just
No,
speaking
but
the
we
truth.
just
I love
we want
him.
him to be
I do.
honest about basically trying to get some money. Like, be honest, bro. Y'all trying to get some money. That's all it is. That's what Sanetta does best. And he's down bad right now. And he know Enqi like money, so he's gonna gravitate to him coming back on the show.
Look,
That's what it was
it's
about.
obvious. Yo, check this out. Yeah, Enqi wrote a book about the platform. He called this guy a pedo, and this guy lets him back on his platform. It's obvious who's desperate. It's obvious.
They both are. They both are desperate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't hear him apologize to Shaka and
They're
Bennett yet.
They got
But
addiction
no.
problem.
Hold on, just for asking the question that people making us accusations about you, even your close friends. So we want to know: are you an enabler? Do you support these kind of people, Sanetta? You ain't apologize, but you apologize to Enqi, who wrote a damn book about you. Okay, go ahead.
And especially,
It's true though.
especially after you try to kill me, I'm gonna go back to you and promote my CMOS. Come on, bro. Come on.
And then challenge a doctor. Challenge a doctor that's
The nerve.
specializes in glaucoma, that probably has many patients that he has cured or has helped. And
But
as
you
a
know-
doctor, he must hold up the rights of doctor. He can't allow. He'll have to report them, because if he don't report him, then he could get himself in trouble. Sorry, I shut out. Sorry, Shaka.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Indeed, earlier I heard that they were talking about some products from Sebi, and apparently they were saying that Sebi does not or was not prescribing that product. But I remember very well hearing Sanetta say that what he got from Enqi almost killed him. So I like.
Yes, he said it today. He said it today in the video.
He's been
The
saying.
bitter crystals.
Okay, so he wasn't talking about Sebi. He was
You
talking
were
about
talking
Enqi.
about Sebi. Yeah, you were talking about Sebi.
Yeah, so now he's
Yes, he
changing
was
all of a
talking
sudden.
about Sebi.
Yeah, because before he said that something that he got from Enqi, some product that he got from Enqi almost killed him. I mean, I'm sure some of you heard that.
So I'm
Yeah,
trying to say Enqi get it from Sebi, I guess. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's so
or
funny.
yeah, I think I don't know if that's one part of it as well. But there's another part they were saying today that Enqi was saying that he fell out with Sanetta because he was telling Sanetta that you can't go to people that are students of Sebi and get a product from them, and they're telling you that it's from Sebi when it's not from Sebi. And then he even won that argument because he
So
it's
what about
it's
the
one arrow in. It's one arrow in.
That's
Yeah,
so
but
funny, but
Yeah.
some people will call that selling out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Mhm.
like, hey, he chose his path.
He sure did. And it's a
And then he
ragged.
got angry. He got angry. He got angry. He got angry in that. And it's like, how can you think? What do you expect people to do now? You put yourself in the corner. You're on the ropes. Your nose is bloodied.
Yeah.
You
And
can't.
the doctor trying to show people that he want to know who is this guy and what his credentials to even start the conversation. But before you could do that, you done expose yourself that I ain't none of that. I'm just trying to sell my stuff.
I'm just trying to hustle.
It's funny with that doctor. He knows Tazariak sends money to a convicted rapist. He knows Tazariak said that he hates Africans as a people. He knows Tazariak said that he celebrates the death of Africans. Is he challenging Tazariak about that? You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? But
No,
he is what
maybe he want.
Well, he's
the
over there for a
exposure.
reason as well.
That's what I just said. He want people to come to his office too. he's using Sanetta as a, because why would a doctor need any exposure from a
Look, even he has to be questioned for going over there.
Facts, because their morals and their standards doesn't.
I wouldn't want him come looking at my eyes, man.
You know, and it's funny because I'm sorry, Sean.
Go ahead.
Oh,
no,
thank you. I know he supports Sonetta financially because Sonetta had said thank you for his new computer.
Look at that. Look at that.
You know, so it is what it is. And I think he writes books too. He writes books about ancient Egypt, I believe.
I think he has at least one book, but he may have more, you know. But I mean, Sonetta talked sexually about a 3-year-old girl, you know, and you know.
You're a doctor with a real license. What are you doing over there?
Well, he get himself in trouble because now he's compelled, right? If anything goes down with Enqi, he should have said something. If they find out, he'll be in trouble. He'll be in trouble.
So, one question I would like to ask him, because he has a so-called doctor. You see what I'm saying? He likes to push the narrative. Oh, go get this checked at least twice a year and this and that. So I'm asking him if he has patients that's his own kind. Do he give them one checkup free? Because he don't understand the majority of things that should be free in some countries.
Hell no.
But listen to me. Some countries, they are free. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you don't understand how hard the system made it for especially people of his kind to even have these kind of accommodations to get these things checked on or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? So they make it seem like, oh, just go do this, do that. Like, how much do you pay to go get a check? Especially if you don't have so-called insurance. So people would be talking out their ass, man. But go ahead.
Yeah, but if you ain't got insurance, you're not seeing nobody in America, bro.
But I just made my point right there.
Yeah, you ain't seeing nobody like that. Unless it's Enqi, you're gonna see Enqi.
Yeah, with the gold teeth. I mean, he might get blind by his teeth. His teeth is the one that's gonna blind you. You know.
And look at that. Look at the image on the back of that book, man. Who's serious? Is what is that, man? Him smiling with all those teeth, man. Come on, man. And it's all out of focus and everything, man.
I mean, we do know the gold has an effect in certain parts of the mouth. Apparently, the older generation knew about that, but I'm sure having metal in your mouth is not a good thing, you know. And you know, as well, he brought up a point. Many times you do look at the doctors, and the doctors do look a bit out of shape in health. Not so much the newer doctors, I would say. They're more slimmer, but obviously they're also rising from different parts of the world, like China, India, you know, where they have certain diets and, you know, they're more of a slim build, you know. But a lot of the times you look at some of these doctors, you know, I mean, back in the day as well, remembering a lot of the doctors, they were kind of out of shape themselves. You know, some of them were smokers, some of them, you know, some of them are not well themselves, you know. So to bring that up,
that's problematic if you ask me. You know?
Yeah, it is. Well, it is because he should, when you're getting something from someone, they should look good. Exactly. And they should be acting properly, mentally wise, and dressing properly, and I'm not saying that you got to look like a certain thing, you know, shirt and tie. I'm not saying that, but he's got this kind of look of a gangsterism look, you know. So, and the bath water. I mean,
what's up with the bath water? Because you talked about it earlier. What's up with that?
Well, I think there was a case where he was selling some water or something, and there was a complaint, I think, about the water. I thought you brought it up one part. I'm sure maybe it was over by Senator, you know. But, you know, I watch a lot of content, you know, but I might not say anything, you know, but I watch a lot, you know what I mean? I'm, you know. You know, obviously, that's what you're supposed to do. When someone is talking, you're supposed to listen and, you know, be figuring in your head, you know?
Damn my morals, man, because I'm going to get some bath water right now and start selling it. If I didn't have these daggone morals and high standards, man.
I don't know what kind of water, but I doubt it's bath water. Because that's just gross.
Make a killing out here.
I think we've been fair to him. I don't think we've not been nasty to him or anything. It's only fair what we've said. It's because of what's happened there.
Yeah, just like he said, you know, I mean, we were talking, he need to hop on right now because he like to say they'll make a video about me. Then
I don't feel like talking to him anymore now.
No, I'm just saying though, I would get on his head if he did.
I'm good.
He can't come here talking that nonsense and think he just gonna talk and
no, I'm good, man. Last time, you know, I don't know if I said please. I don't like saying please, but I was like, don't go on his platform. If you want to have him on your panel, but don't go. Once again, he apologized live on the air for getting on Franky's panel, and now he just went back again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, yeah, you can do that, you know, but me, I'm like, okay, I'll do my thing, you know. I'll do my thing. Andrew wrote so many song lyrics can be used for this situation, such as if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right, and we both deserve each other love.
Yes.
Love and yeah.
yes, definitely.
You know, there's a good song for Neo X, actually, for Zero X.
Yeah,
Bobby Womack.
Say the zero.
Bobby
Please
Womack.
say that. What's that?
If you feel lonely, wait until tonight.
What's that?
What's the title of the song?
If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight.
I don't know that song.
What?
Yeah, I think I know that one.
Who's the author?
You gotta just listen to it. He says like when the memories come out like a ghost and dance around the room. And what is it? And the skeletons come out of the closet. No, and the skeletons come out of the closet and dance around the room. And the memories come out like a ghost and dance to the same sad old tune. You know?
Is it Bobby Brown?
Bobby Brown? No, Bobby Womack.
No, I'm asking because Love Me Through. I miss Bobby. Okay. I don't know that.
He passed away.
Bobby Womack, man, he was a soul legend. Soul music legend, pretty much. Yeah,
boy.
He wrote that song, 110th Street.
Across 110th.
Yeah, across 110th. Yeah, exactly.
It
was in the movie.
He was one of the greatest.
American Gangster.
One of the greatest. One of the greatest. Wasn't
he wrote, "I wish you wouldn't trust me," you know, and that was real. Because I forgot, was it Sam Cooke's wife he was singing? I forgot whose wife he was. Yeah, he was, and that was his boy. He said, "I wish you wouldn't trust me." Little song.
It's foul.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff went on, you know, back in the day. A bit similar to what's going on, what we see today within the HOK. You know, that was definitely, there was some dark stuff happened.
Yeah,
you know,
Nepal went to LA or something. You know what I'm saying, with a rapper.
Look at that. Hey,
unknown rapper that is.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think he was singing about Sonetta in 110th Street. He was thinking about Sonetta's ass.
Oh my god!
What about the boxing match? The boxing match between Banger and what's his name? Pum Pum Smash. Pum Pum Smash and 50-50. Oh, that would have been a fun.
His mother again.
No way.
Yeah.
When?
That time when Smash Walker was talking about, you know, let's have a fight. You know, that's the second time that Bobby Banger Onk talked about his mother, and I shared the link to the time. That was like, I think, was it how many months ago it was? Just a few months.
Hop on the panel.
Huh?
Everybody feel free. The link is there in the chat. Everybody can.
Now
RP is out there.
Where's the
Yeah,
apostle, man?
she's there.
He
Okay.
used to be funny, man. The apostle.
Now I have a question. When 0x starts
2
going
months
into
ago. Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
when Zero starts
Go ahead,
going
brother.
into that curse she does, what language is that? What the hell
She's
is that?
speaking in tongue. It's not even an identified language. It's just
That's
like,
called bullshit.
you know,
That language is called bullshit.
yeah,
Yo.
it's just made up. It's just made up.
Divine,
Yeah,
I
these
thought
people
you
watch
might
too
have been
much
able
TV.
to So what was that she was saying, Divine? You don't have a clue?
Hell no.
Alam visa para
Oh.
Hell.
Whatever it was, man, I tell you,
You
it
know
was
what? Let me play it.
spell.
Let me play.
I'm
It was
gonna
called
do my
psychopath.
Shout out
spells in
to
English.
Sister Nandy.
I'm gonna do my spells in English so everybody understands.
I'd rather have a handful of real than a room full of fake, bitch. It ain't about views.
Big up, Sister Menandy.
Donkey face ass. Liquor.
Miss Nandy, alaske shoto yese tieso no kunyeta. Yakia sono shuno fea seto lo kunya sandiakia shi. Lekia sono kuno fono setia.
Where my people at? Do y'all hear that hoe?
Hey, check this out. If a
Hold on, she's gonna say a
psychiatrist
bit more.
ever asked her,
Hey, I asked Siri
she's
to
gonna say a bit more.
translate,
Ya sholo
and
kuno
she don't even
kunes.
know.
Bulo kunya sania shintono kia sanania shono kulo kuno. You remember that, Nandy?
Okay, go ahead, brothers.
Yo,
hey, if a psychiatrist ever asks her if that's real, she better say no. Because if she says it's real, they're gonna lock her ass up.
Sister Nandy's a real one, boy.
You better.
Yeah. Sister Nandy said to her, right? Yeah, she's gonna get her old man up, right? Her old man, she's gonna resurrect him, and he's gonna go around to Neo's ex's house and deal with her girlfriend. You know, this woman is dangerous. You know, but she shouldn't go mess about with her. You know, I mean, I didn't want to repeat. That was a bit harsh.
But that's
you
the
know.
old thing, that man. So not for nothing. Here's a funny thing, right? Now, now you have to be mentally sound to do spiritual work. That's one of the things you have to be. I would tell you right now. So if you're any kind of bugged out or whatever, whatever you're trying to do ain't gonna work any old damn way. So whatever the hell that is, it'll fly right back into her face. And that's probably why she had to privatize her channel.
Yep.
Because obviously,
Say that again.
it ain't working. The who.
You know, the timing is so funny because Sister Nandy stated that 0x has said that, you know, she got monetized now, you know, and just as she got monetized, she got spanked so badly by Sister Nandy. Now there's no video now, you know. I mean, that's a huge karma. And all the followers of 0x, you know what I'm saying, getting at me and V Bennett and other people, you know what I'm saying. Sister Nandy stated that, you know, she talked about so many people. She talked about Kevin, she talked about V Bennett, she talked about Ma Forever, she talked about Young Heru, you know what I'm saying. And we never said anything near what Sister Nandy said. Sister Nandy went all the way and cursed her all the way out. But all those followers were going at us, so where are they now? KB?
Well,
Texas
exactly.
Bama, Joseph Hammurabi, Jay Heru. Where are y'all? Well, I don't hear y'all. I don't see y'all.
Especially them clowns that was here first.
Yeah.
Well, it was our first words to Nandy, you know. Again, going onto someone's platform, it sounded so much like her mentor, you know what I mean? And she went over there and knew that the lady's father had passed away and decided to challenge one of the fiercest sisters on the internet, Sister Nandy, you know, right? She tore me in two. One time I put one little message in there, she tore me up. You know what I mean? I never put a message, you know, I never put a message back in her chat again.
And I said,
you know what I mean?
I said before, I wouldn't like Sister Nandy to curse me out.
Listen, I love when she says the B word. I'm sorry, guys. When she delivers the B word, it is amazing, right? But, you know, look, as I said, there couldn't be a movement, a strong, proper movement without the likes of people like Nandy, you know. So for someone
You mean like
to
Zero X?
No, no. I hear.
Nandy's
I hear.
keeping it real. She
Yeah.
uses profanity, but she's like, she's just keeping it real, you know. And it's a good thing that it's a woman, because you know those people over there with Zero X, they're basing their judgment on gender. You know what I'm saying? But Sister Nandy, she wasn't like, okay, those are, yeah, like right is right, wrong is wrong, whether it's a, you know, man or woman, you know.
Even
But go ahead,
even if she
JT,
had
go ahead.
even if she had a
Yeah, I just wanted
disagreement.
to stress. Sorry,
Go ahead,
young
go ahead.
Harry.
No, go ahead. I'll go after you. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I just wanted to say as well, you know, it comes underneath human rights, you know, the all this alternative lifestyles or alternative religions, you know, you're allowed to do that in your own way, you know, you're free to do that, you know, and you shouldn't be getting any persecution. So when groups like that start to persecute other people, that's where you think to yourself, well, you're just a fringe part of a group, you know, you're probably at the bottom of that group, you know. So I've never heard sort of language like that from people that I've met that are a certain way. So yeah,
We hear some
I'm
sound.
just saying that it comes under.
Who that V?
To me, yeah, it just
Go ahead,
comes under
JT.
human rights, you know. So sorry, that was my point.
But for the record, Sister Nandy stated that she has nothing against LGBTQ people. You know, I just want to say, if people didn't know, she stated that.
Yeah, it looked like the only person that have a problem with them is the person that claiming to be them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Zero
nobody
X.
over here talking about that. Ain't nobody got that on their mind but her. And she go around
Zero
doing
X.
it to everybody. Yeah, that's zero,
Called
whatever
me
you
and V
wanna
Bennett
call it.
gays for I don't know how long.
I would say zero mess.
We can come up with nicknames.
She
But now
harassed
it's zero videos.
I guess the stalker got stopped finally.
That's a good one, Shaka. Yeah.
She met her match, more than a match.
more than a
They,
man.
well, there you go.
She met her
There you
master.
go. When she go over there and then that angle, she Sister Nandy wasn't even that bad. You know, I've heard her worse than that, but she dealt with her. But what was she expecting? Why did she do that? You know, the whole world can see what you've done. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
where's your supporters now?
Nandi dealt with her. Shaka dealt with her. V Bennett dealt with her. A lot of people dealt with her. It just had a
Kevin.
few. Yeah, I just had a few over there, especially women, because they're gender bias. That's still making her head big. It's just a few of them, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's pathetic. Go ahead.
We were defending her from Sarnetta. That was the main thing.
Feedback.
Sarnetta was
Yeah, you have some big feedback. Yeah, go ahead, JTV.
yeah, Sarnetta was the one that disrespect her. She was doing really well on the HLK, and she had an argument, and then the brothers over here came to her aid. Yeah, and then she still had him back there. You know, so.
Go ahead, VB. You want to say something? I guess he having some connection issues.
Yeah, we don't hear you
gotta
when
drop
I don't know if
off
you're
and come
speaking,
back in. Yeah.
but there's some loud noise coming out.
Yeah, man.
feel
You
free,
know what I'm
brothers and
saying?
sisters.
Like, I think Angie's supposed to be going live too. You know what I mean? That's another one that was a vocal point. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, even when men are speaking the truth, you know, people like to, even men do the same thing too, not just women. They like to make it an agenda that men are wrong even when they speaking the truth. And Shaka and V Bennett was never wrong. They held this girl down in her most desperate times.
Yep.
When everybody, Sanetta and everybody at Sanetta platform was going at her. You see what I'm saying? And she came over here for refuge. And we never accept Sanetta to come back on our platform or go to his platform and disrespect anybody that we make alliance with. You see what I'm saying? And that's all he was saying. If you had just apologized from the get-go, it wouldn't have come to this. But it's obvious that your
True.
character speaks for itself, that you are
True.
not what you stand for. And there's no, it's like telling a basketball player, you ain't a basketball player, and then he start disrespecting you and calling you all kind of names instead of going on the basketball court and play ball. Like, make that make sense. If you're a basketball player, all you got to do is go play ball, right? But you know you are not what you claim. Just like a lot of them, Queen Throne and that one and this one. You're just some YouTubers, man. Like cut it out. And that's why V Bennett be talking about. He actually has a track. Shaka, stop it. Stop. I know what you're gonna say. Just like V Bennett said, he got a track record. He couldn't even show what he do in his community. And I'm not trying to defend V Bennett neither, because that's on him. But he's not on YouTube trying to tell everybody what he is by telling them that he is on YouTube and making it a fact. You see what I'm saying? So these people that try to act like they claiming to be this and that and this and that on YouTube, all for views, all for monetization, all for money. And then when somebody challenge them because of their own actions, they go on these rants, disrespecting, calling people out their name, just like their master Sanetta. But go ahead, Shaka. Ain't no beef, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting, because they with the charade, man. When you join the charade, I ain't with that no more. Go ahead.
But
Zero X channel is it's not private. It's still there, you know. But go ahead, Divinely Inspired.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, where's the video about Zero X? You see, she just mushed a kid, right? And he cried.
Yeah,
right?
Tron, what a video about her.
And also there are allegations of sexual abuse on her, you know, about her too, right? So
on her brother.
On her brother. So what's up? What's up? But you can do that to Kevin Wesley, dress him up and make him look all kinds of crazy ways, and you know. But nothing for Neo or for I forget her new name is Zero.
That to V Bennett.
She sure did. And also, VB did not compel Queen Stone to do anything. He didn't demand for her to make a decision or anything. She made that video how she made it. Maybe it was conscience. I don't know. But when VB said, if you're messing with Zero X, F you. F you.
And I don't know if any who is, I don't know if who is or who isn't, but I mean it, like, because the thing about it is that I think they get some people. Now I'm not talking about Queen Stone, but just in general, some people get so heated that they forget what they're supposed to be focusing on, and they turn it into something that it doesn't have to be. Now, the reality of it is that Divinely Inspired, you just laid out some interesting points. Who's going to do something, a video about Neo? And it ain't on Queen Stone. It's just all those. There's many people that gave her a pass. But if you're giving her a pass, then how can you claim to be trying to protect kids if you give her a pass? I don't want to give nobody a pass, not a man or a woman.
Nothing.
You see, I don't want to give a straight person or a gay person a pass. I don't want to give nobody a pass on things that are this heinous. And it's up to everybody to do who they are. Me, I do me, but I don't show favoritism. And on top of it, our community needs fair people that are going to be honest about stuff. And there's nothing wrong with making a little money and things like that for what you do, but you got to have integrity and you got to mean it.
Let's hear from Sister Andrea. How are you doing, Sister Andrea Bennett?
I'm doing well.
Andrea.
Hey, hi, gentlemen. I'm just.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Jade. Hi, Young Hey Rude, Divinely Inspired V, Shaka. Yeah, I was shocked. I mean, VB sent me the thing about her page going private, and I'm like, get out of here. That didn't take long. I mean, we've been saying it all this time. You got to have something. You got to stand on something. And if you ain't gonna stand on, if what you're standing on, if your foundation ain't true, it's gonna crumble right underneath your feet, right? And it just keeps, this stuff. It's only a matter of time before all that stuff comes out. It's only a matter of time. But she ran into that brick wall yesterday. She ran into that steel yesterday, and
she's been running into it for weeks now.
Well, no, but she ran into that. She ran to that one. I'm just saying.
Andy,
yeah.
2 days.
Yeah.
She's been going at us for months. 2 days, I say. And Sister Nandy said, she turned on people for Sanetta. She went against people for Sanetta. So that stuff will never happen. But let me just play for those who haven't seen the situation here.
Hold
on, please. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, the volume was. Hold on.
What the? What the hell?
Okay, go ahead, VB.
And,
go ahead,
and see, the thing about it is that can you hear me? Yeah. The thing about it is that Sister Nandy called it like we called it months ago, but so many people didn't want to listen. We called it, she called it, and we called it months ago. And so all this could have been avoided. You see, but hey, somebody got to have right all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like you guys are saying, it's not about gender. It's about what's right and wrong. It's about what's true and what's a lie. You can't, like I said, you got to draw your line in the sand somewhere. You can't just, smudge the line and say, oh, I didn't know where it was. No, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. It's, you try to get taught that as a child. And you mean to tell me once we become adults, you forget what that looks like? I mean, it's not that complicated. It really isn't. I don't understand why it even had to get to this point. Like you guys have been saying all this time, it didn't take all that. All he didn't say was, I'm sorry. You wouldn't want nobody would want that to happen to them. And then when she started questioning her about her dad, who does that? You wouldn't want nobody questioning you about anything like that. That was below the belt.
Yeah. And another thing is, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, a lot of them that criticize Sanetta and whoever, they on YouTube crying wolf and trying to make people sympathize with them because of gender, when it's humanity. You see what I'm saying? No matter if it's child, woman, is a grown up, it doesn't matter. It's all about the protecting of humanity. So they trying to cry wolf. Sanetta said this, I'm a victim. Sanetta said that. But when your so-called friend, the same one that you had dispute with, do the same thing to other people, just because they are men, you don't see an issue with that. You jumping on the charade and prolonging the drama and the insecurity and low self-esteem to destroy men that haven't done you anything, all because y'all playing victim. She's doing the same thing that you say Sanetta did to you, and to her, and to many more. And you don't see the problem with that? That's bias, and I can't take you serious.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it wasn't hard to me. That's why I wasn't going to look at the stupid video she had out there with me in it. I was like, if that's what you feel like you got to do, you do you, honey. Do it and enjoy and have fun. I'm good. I don't need it. I don't want nobody bombing in my ear no more.
She got a karma, and I wasn't listening to her video either. Go ahead, VB.
No, you know what? They tried, even though we were standing up for justice and doing the right things, not claiming to be perfect, no, right? Even though we were standing up for justice for everybody, they literally put together a mob to try to hunt us down. And they even went after Andrea. You see, this is how bizarre. So are they going to stand up against that? It's like, what is this? You can't have an opinion and stand on it. You have to be. I mean, what do you have to do to get respect? Do you need to curse people out and call them bitches and hoes, or do you need to reason with people respectfully, hear their points, and just respectfully disagree when you don't agree? Now, and then it's just so bad because look, isn't this about Neo X and how bad of a servant has she been to the people? You see what I mean? And they had no noise for that. Just no noise for that. It's just backwards. It should be a learning lesson. Don't let your emotions blind you from your goal, your actual goal, and who you claim you are, what your real work is supposed to be. And it's really sad to watch. You know, but the thing is that when you make a mistake, you should acknowledge it. And that's how you stand up strong again, you know. And if the people that had so much hate for us or exhibited that hate and that just that toxic type of vibe towards us, if they can't understand that the way out is to acknowledge their mistake, then they won't be standing up. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm you know, I was just, you know, when I listened to it yesterday, I mean, I listened to it again, and it makes you, I mean, if you have to take the time to just listen to Sister Nandy, it had me on the floor yesterday. It was just hilarious. I'm like,
what she say?
nobody could have done it better. I mean, and from, you know, if we're going to come from a gender perspective, I mean, she put that down real nice, real smooth. And I'm like, I can cuss too, but I don't think I don't know those people like that to be doing all that. But she put it down real nice and smooth yesterday, and you know, I take my hat to that one, because I'm like, I mean, even today I was telling my husband about it. I'm like, now she's speaking in tongues. I'm like, I mean, that part was just like over the top too. It was like, okay, you went from bringing her dad to the conversation, and now you're cursing her in tongues. Are you kidding? Did she remember what she said to the other guy over there? Because didn't she do him the same way? Did she put that little curse out there on him too? I mean, didn't she? I think you got flagged for that, repeating that, didn't you, VB, when you put that video back out there of her doing that? I mean,
yeah,
you know,
I got flagged. I got flagged for the short, because the short didn't have any of my commentary in it. So, you know, but I'm still in the process of doing something, but I don't know if I win that one. So, but I won 3 out of 4 of those things, and in 90 days, you know, it's removed anyway. So the 90 days is basically coming up. So it didn't really matter. You learn when you're on YouTube. You learn about how the technical things work, and yeah, but it's her voice. It was her voice. She should blame herself for mumbling. What the hell?
Yeah. Unless you understand what that goo goo gaga is, you might as well just keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Who even knows?
Yeah.
Was it Babylonian? What the hell is that?
I don't even think it was that.
She's out of her brain.
Yeah, she sounds like them Christians, you know, doing that. That's what it sounds like.
First of all, you ain't gonna do no damn YouTube. That's number one. You do that however you do it, but not on YouTube. Who you gonna scare somebody with that shit? You ain't scaring nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it was serious, it would have been done in private.
Yeah, I was waiting for her head to spin round, you know.
Yeah, right?
That was like way over though. It's like,
yeah, way over.
It was really in their feelings, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And where are her supporters? Where are Zero X supporters?
Yeah,
once again,
I forgot,
Texas
Shaka.
Obama.
They don't have
KB,
their own platform.
J Hero.
They don't have a
Oh,
voice.
they have
no
channels. They have accounts. You know what I'm saying? They can come here in the chat. They can get on the panel.
Nah.
Where
They
they
There's
at?
another.
gonna look
They
stupid.
can holler at Sister Nandy.
Take that monkey
There's
ass.
another echo.
Yeah, go to Nandy talking that shit.
Hey, Shaka. When you
Yeah.
look at that live, you know, not for nothing, but I didn't see any of her supporters there. And Sister Nandy's live. Did anybody make a comment?
I didn't see any either.
They lost their energy, brother.
Yeah, they lost that heat, right?
It could be questionable. The actual people, because they have these anonymous accounts, and as VB said, we're all going organic this side of the way. So you know, my name can be. So it could be questionable.
Accounts, but there's some real ones, you know, like Curse of Hammurabi. She was all good. We were cool. She even made a video. She bought some of the products, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she made a video testimonial, you know what I'm saying? And same for Tex Obama. Now Tex Obama, she doesn't really use profanity like that towards us, but she has a lot of criticism. But Curse of Hammurabi, the profanity that she be using against us is just off the roof, you know, particularly V Bennett. But yeah, that's life. But go ahead, JTV. Sorry.
Yo, she better take some pills, some medication, because I don't have any type of hate towards her. I don't understand what it is. See, here's the thing. It's her that loses control over herself. She came to our platform once and had a problem just over one brother that used the word, what is it?
Yeah, the TMH.
TMH. And she had the nerve to it. That was David. And she had the nerve to think David was talking about the Most High. And so she blamed, again, just like she did, blame. And who neutralized it? Me. I sat in the middle and had them come up and just explain, no, we talked about it. Now, that should have been a learning lesson for her. She can be wrong. But if you go into a corner and don't want to dialogue with anybody, how are you going to get any understanding? And then secondly, we defended her too. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you, lady? Who the hell do you think you are? You're not perfect. You're not perfect at all. You see? And but we did defend you. So if that doesn't earn us any kind of points and respect, a little bit of respect for you to not jump the gun and want to destroy us over the internet, then my thoughts are, take your medication. That's my thoughts. And stay off the internet, because you saw what happened to your girl, Neo X. You supported a full-blown psycho lunatic. That's who you supported. So birds of a feather fly together.
You can say that again.
Birds of a feather fly together.
Well, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, we just eliminating the disease. You see what I'm saying? We ain't trying to be out here acting like we know everything, we perfect, everything we do is right. No, we just standing for what's right. And regardless of who it is, when you wrong, just admit you wrong and try to correct your wrongs and be right next time, instead of, you know, being disrespectful, going at everybody, trying to prove everybody is wrong, and you out here doing worse than them. You see what I'm saying? And another thing Nandy said, you know, what people do in their private life has nothing to do with people.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's her her focal point. That's all she be doing, is trying to criticize people based on their lifestyle. But she on internet hitting children. Anyway, for not doing nothing. Just like when Shaka daughter, my bad, one more thing. When Shaka daughter, even when my daughter came in the screen one or twice, once I was live with Shaka, and I just tell her, hey baby, I'm on YouTube right now. Just, you know what I mean? Step away. So that's how you do it. You don't hit them.
You don't mush.
Like, you know what I mean?
You know what you do? You know what you do?
That's not going to make anybody attack your child because they see them on camera. No, it's you letting your child walk the streets alone. You leaving your child, abandoning your child. That's what get your child kidnapped and yada yada. So there's no excuse for what you did. But anyway, go ahead,
and you know what? Whatever happened to cut the camera off, put the mute button on, and do what you need to do. Calmly take care of your business at home, and then come back like an intelligent person.
Yeah. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't have a full deck, man. You know, and it's so crazy. Like I said before, where's the video about that?
All I know is I'm one of those old ladies that go stay right over here. I'm good. I'm one of the old women. I'm good. I'm good over here.
That's right.
Yeah, because we're trying to force you to have an opinion.
We're happy with
you know.
Yeah.
Was real 540X to make a live stream, you know, with Andrea in her title, going at Andrea, and even before that live stream, it was stated that she had talked about Andrea, you know, during one of her live, you know, but now
and then on
more energy. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, then on Angie's live, that's when somebody put out there, oh, you know, VB and Shaka just have those two old women or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm an old woman. I'm gonna stay right over here too. It's like, stop it.
Good.
Do you remember who said that?
We don't.
It was Black Beauty.
Oh,
it was somebody who was named himself Black Beauty.
I read some of her messages. She seems like a big groupie, you know.
Yeah, a jealous groupie at that.
And, you know, she's anonymous and unidentified. So I mean,
they can say anything they want.
Yeah, and then when VB mentioned me, you know, not liking whatever, somebody said nobody cares about Andrea or something to that nature. I'm like, you know, y'all people need to go get a grip, because I'm commenting just like everybody else, and so I don't know why you singling me out when there's been a whole lot of folks been commenting, right? So just because I come on the panel and say a thing, that doesn't. I'm still a subscriber that's saying my opinion, right?
But you know, it looks like they don't care about 0X anymore, you know. Because they were running their damn mouth. Where are they now?
Yeah, I was just going to say the gender bias is so serious, because the other day I was looking at a couple clips at work with Enqi when Kevin Wesley was on there, and she had to drop 0X, you know what I mean? Because she started
because she called him names, she used profanity,
word and all of that. And guess who was in the chats apologizing to Enqi because of what happened? The same drama girl. Just call her Drama. Don't call her Bama. Miss Drama apologizing to Enqi because the way, you see what I'm saying? But you couldn't apologize to Shaka and V Bennett for being so ignorant, for even, you know, trying to make them wrong when you know they're right. You see what I'm saying?
She tried to gaslight us.
Yeah,
she tried to blame us for what happened. She blamed us for being cursed out by Sonetta. She blamed Shaka for Sonetta cursing her child, his mother, his child, and his lady. I mean, I'm sorry. At some point, you got to slam the door. You know, she needs to understand. Yo, that is rude. How dare you? You mean we can blame you for somebody cursing your mother and your child and your spouse? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It was wrong.
That's because you were excited.
Yeah, I love the video V Bennett did, you know, when Sonetta, and he did it again not too long ago, was calling her sick and this and that and mental issues and molest her young brother and, you know, sleep with her mother's girlfriend. So she even been going through trauma even when she was young, if her mother had a girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? So that's why she probably hate herself so much. And speaking of that, I'm talking about the gay people, because she's saying she's gay, but she trying to accuse people of being gay like it's some kind of exposure when that's what she is, which doesn't make any sense. So for her to even pick that objective to attack people is even insane. You see what I'm saying? But
homophobic, homosexual.
Yeah.
Check this out.
It doesn't make any sense. But V Bennett just showed that, you know, certain times when Sonetta was speaking on certain things, she would avoid speaking on it, or she would skip through the video and laugh out laughing at even if that was true. How would he know? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just not normal for somebody that's
She didn't deny when she was accused of molesting her brother, did she?
or
She just said she
sleeping with
was
her mother's, or saying if her mother was gay or not and had a girlfriend. She didn't clarify anything.
But check this out for the ladies out there, right? Check this out. What if your husband cursed your mother, cursed somebody else in your family, and then told you were to blame? Would you accept that? Or would you want him to leave your home? I mean, it's that simple. And for the fellas, if you ever have anybody do that to you, you have to tell them to leave. You don't stay in that relationship, because that is abuse. Women and men are not supposed to take mental abuse, and that's what they put on display, brothers and sisters. They put that on display. They need to check themselves for the sake of themselves, not for me or anybody over here. Check yourself for the sake of yourself. That does not work.
Yeah.
And Kevin said that he told your ex, leave me alone, please.
Right.
But now Sister Nandy cursed her out. Now she backed down. Some people take kindness for weakness, but then again, that was a guy, and they're basing their judgment on gender, But Sister Nandy, she just, destroyed that. I mean, in 2 days, that's a huge karma. Huge karma.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm again. I'm glad.
Jehero, you pick a wrong team again. Go ahead, Sister Andrea.
No, I'm just gonna say I'm just.
Master. He looking for a master. Go ahead.
That's why I'm like I said. I'm glad I just you just stand your ground. When you know what you're standing for is the right thing, you're not gonna get swayed by one thing or the other. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And as we've said multiple times before, we have come on here, have disagreements and stuff like that, but we don't get to the point where we're cussing each other out. Somebody might hang up and come back and stuff like that to calm down and come back, but you don't hear that over here. We disagree, and that's okay, and it doesn't have to go all the way, and go below the belt. It doesn't have to do that.
Nope.
We're supposed to be adults who should be able to come on any platform and have a civil conversation without it going into name calling and degrading and demeaning and defaming people. All that is not even necessary. And yet some people think that that's supposed to be, their rite of passage to be able to come out here and be able to call somebody something and misgender and do all that kind of stuff. For what? How does that make you look when you're out there trying to say somebody something, especially when you're saying you're gay and you're trying to make it sound like it's bad for somebody else to be gay? That makes no sense whatsoever. And so it's just best to just not even go there. Just disagree on the subject you're talking about and let it be that. But once you get into that other side, then people have a right to come at you like that too, if they want to. But I wouldn't. But if they want to, because you dished out that very thing. Treat people how you want to be treated. You won't want nobody to make you feel bad because you're gay. None of us ever said anything about that. We never said, it was wrong or anything. Hey, love who you love. Do what you do. Behind closed doors, I don't give a damn. I ain't looking in the window. I ain't peeping game. Don't give a damn. Do you be happy? But you have no right to do this stuff to to these men like that. Because I didn't hear her come at women like that, calling them gay or whatever, or lesbians or whatever. I didn't hear that.
But you know what, Andrea, we heard 0X go at Nandy that way. She didn't. Now she may not have called her the same names, but when she brought up her father, that's basically mental abuse. She went.
Oh, yeah.
She tried to. That was such a nasty. And I can only wonder, what did she do to the people around her? Did she harm people that way? That is just weird.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, more than likely, because like Sanetta showed about 4 to 5 different mug shots when she had criminal or domestic issues. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she treat people close to her like that. And you see what she did to young child. So I could only imagine.
Yeah, but you know, these y'all's platforms just you give the people the room to come out here and say stuff, and there might be some people come up here. You're like, but you still let them come up there and let them speak their piece and let them say, you know, even though we might say, you know, get them off of there. We don't, you know, in the chat we might be saying, you know, we had enough. But you still do that. You still give people room to talk, and you know, even though people might still disagree that you're being biased with your panel and stuff like that. Overall, that just doesn't happen. I mean, it might happen every now and then, but it doesn't happen like that.
Because that's what I be saying, and I told V Bennett the other day. I ain't even got time for it because, you know, regardless of what, I'm happy they do, you know, because some of the people, you know, from the jump, I already smell their bullshit, but I'm like, you know, V Bennett and Shaka, they're my boys. I know how they operate. But yeah, then I see the people betray them and this and that, and I was like, I already know they was some kind of snake, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, let them come, you know what I mean? And sooner or later, their true character is gonna show. Anytime they on their bias and la da da da, it's gonna show. But we don't lose no sleep. We don't lose nothing over it. We always be a word from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And we will never change. We're gonna keep the same standards. We're gonna keep the same morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna stay on the right side no matter what. You know what I mean? No emotions involved. And that's what it is, man. Go ahead. And we don't have no agenda neither. That's why it's easy to be truthful. But go ahead.
Because like when other people come on the panel that, like, you know, Too Real still he's still one of my favorites when he comes out there. And, you know, did he crack any heads the other day?
Leave
you know, you know, he's always wanting to come crack some heads and stuff like that. You know, and it's just it's like I said, people come out here and they, even though we don't agree with what they say, they still don't have no problem coming back over here again. It's not like you're, you know, trying to keep them from expressing their views or anything like that. You just bring a different view. I'm like, okay, you believe what you believe. We believe what we believe. We're good. But, you know, I just, that's what I like about it. There's no, you know, no putting down of your thought processes, you know. And I like the way y'all, you know, like VB has a way of asking more questions to probe even deeper. And sometimes I'll be thinking to myself, well, damn, I didn't even think about that, right? So y'all do stuff like that. And it just makes it it's so enjoyable when you can have those kind of conversations that don't necessarily, you're not going at the person, you're just going to what they're talking about. And it becomes a problem when people take it personally. When you're just asking questions based upon what they're saying, right? So, but we don't do that over here. We don't take it personal. We might get irritated, you know, every now and then. But other than that, we ain't coming back and saying, you know, that question was stupid or anything like that, you know.
And
so,
we don't ask questions to prove somebody wrong. We ask questions to find out, is there something we're missing? What is the actual reality? And it
like
could go
Enqi,
either way.
What are you doing back on Sanetta? Go. My bad.
You had to get that in there.
What are you doing over there?
Yeah. But this is always it's always so much fun coming out here to me. I think me and Beverly enjoyed, you know, coming out here and being the two old ladies on the panel, you know, and doing all that.
Stop using that word, my lady.
I like it. I don't have no problem with it. I don't have no problem with it.
Two queens on the planet.
Two older queens. I'm good.
Yeah, the two wise ones on the planet.
I don't have no problem with it.
Like, stop.
I'm good.
You know what it is? They had to say that name, call you all, because they don't feel like queens, and you do. And
Pumpkin.
Beverly, you Pumpkin, you all feel like queens. You act like queens. You behave like queens. These sisters don't feel like queens, and so they had to throw a low shot, and that's the problem. You see, another queen wouldn't have to throw that low shot. Get up here and chop it up. Period. You see what I mean? Respectfully. And that's just, you know, it's terrible. That was undignified. So they do that out there. They say a lot about themselves when they do that.
Hey, let me say one. You know, just to show, like me, I'm you know what I mean. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a in-person kind of person. You see what I'm saying? So I deal with reality more than anything. and I learned from my mistakes and my trauma and everything I've been through, and not try to go back
Check
to
this
them.
out. Sanada, fuck you.
What you want, Sanada? Get your ass out of here.
Hey, Frankie.
He trying to be cool now.
Nah,
He trying
yeah,
to be cool.
because he has
No,
talking about.
I'm gonna rename this video. This guy
No,
trying to
no,
be
don't
desperate.
do that, man. Do not give him the clout.
The satisfaction, yeah.
Yeah, do not give him the clout. And until he apologize, don't bring your bigot ass over here, man. Sanada. Go on your channel and
But
apologize to Shaka.
now he goes like this. Now he goes like this. But first he was like that.
He know where to stick
First
it.
he was like that.
Yeah, but now he realized we
don't get no play here. Use a bitch ass.
What he must be on that coke tonight. But anyway, he got me off topic, man. God damn. Oh,
No, that's
big
memorable.
ass, former
2024.
crackhead looking ass. Oh, I'm friends with
2024.
Enqi looking ass. But anyway, man. Yeah, man. I was just like, he got my.
He thought he would be
forgot what I was
welcome
gonna
here
say.
and all that. Man, please. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry for the profanity.
But
Sorry.
you know what it is, though. You know what it is, right? Because we call him an Enqi bluff. I call their bluff today. They know that they ain't really friends. That Sanada don't have none about Nikki Chanel to calm everything down. They know that they just came up with a plan to get back to the money. That's why he's showing his face. So he's trying to
But wait a second.
downplay our
But
video.
wait, he was right about. I mean, what do y'all think? Was he right about Neo X?
Who's that?
Sonetta.
Oh yeah. He was right. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him credit on that one. You know what I mean? Because she's showing that he was right by her actions, and she said he was right. Neo X said Sonetta was right, so he had to be right about her. I'm just saying, like, let's make it make sense.
But you know, degenerates know degenerates, man. I mean, it just is what it is. Birds of a degenerate feather flock together. That's what it is.
Yeah, but he don't understand. We don't give a goddamn if he come over here. We are not gonna disrespect Enqi. We just gonna let Enqi know he full of shit at the same time. But you know what I mean? That don't mean that we gonna be
disrespect
cool with him.
anyone, do we? Really, Harry, we don't. Shaka and V Bennett, they don't. Andrea never. The new lady that come up, just lovely me.
we
Neo
just
X was
call them
over here at one time. Beverly's here, and they decided to try and attack the two women that we have over here. You know, so that just shows how the platform's running. You know, and I think we all come into this platform knowing a certain decorum. You know, not to go so far,
Yeah,
even
that
if we
boy-
don't disagree
That
with
boy
people.
Sanetta must be doing real bad, boy, for you to show your face
Straight
today.
over here.
It just show you that you thought that people fall for you on Enqi scam, huh? Now we exposing the truth that y'all back to getting money, and that's what it is. Ain't got nothing to do with helping the people. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You apologizing to a man that wrote a whole book about you and your associates and your damn
He called him a
pedophile
pedophile several
platform.
times.
Right, you know what I mean? So for him to try to say anything is irrelevant. Y'all liars and y'all trying to make some profit off your scam. That's what it is. That's why he's showing his face.
That's all it is.
And for the record, I changed the title. You see, first Enqi was on Sanada. Today he mentioned me and V Bennett, and I added in parentheses, like you can see, Franky came on my panel and I cursed him. Just for the record. He's desperate.
Politely
Maybe
curse
they demonetize him. You know, I don't know, but he's obviously desperate.
He's
obviously
desperate.
desperate. Yeah, he's doing
But
bad, and that
I will give
Zero
him
X situation.
credit. I will give him one thing though. The fact that he could get some people to go back over there, I would have to say, in some kind of way, they're worse because
Yeah, they're
you
just
know
as desperate.
they in some kind of way, you know, he proved who they are by them going back. So he proved that some of these people are actually phony. He proved that. And he did say that. You know what I'm saying? He said it. So, you know, you got to give people credit where it's due. But the fact remains that it don't make up for. Here's a question: did you warn the victim of Polite's? Did you warn the mother of his? Did you warn the mother? You were around her. You had plenty of opportunities to see her. You had talked about Polite being a pedo before and doing that to young girls. So did you warn her that Polite had done those things? I mean, see, that's the thing about it. So he can come up here and have a nice time and feel funny and feel like it's fun. But the truth of the matter is that those kind of things people are going to remember, and they go on your record, And the reality of it is that we didn't really have anything against you. We gave you the benefit of the doubt. So, I mean, we're going to see how it plays out. And but you got a long track record and a lot of explaining to do. So if you are happy about yourself, okay, be happy about it. If you think you're doing good and everything turned out for you, I don't think everything turned out well for him. I think he regrets it. I think he got his ass whooped worse than he ever thought could be. So it's okay if he likes that kind of stuff. If he likes that kind of stuff, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
He trying to come up here and stick middle finger and yada yada. We never even call him certain names. We just say he associate with them. Even his friend Enqi says he does that. Garfield says he enable child predators. But Enqi actually called him her predator and had the topic about Nikki Chanel, and he there talking about they good now, but he coming over here with the nonsense. Like, make it make sense, bro. You a fraud, bro. At the end of the day, everybody could see that. You know what I'm saying? You guys.
As Divine said, there is a power vacuum there, So there is also something that's been uncovered as well. There is still a large majority in our community that are vulnerable to and are willing to part with their cash or even their mind or their body in some cases. So as Divine said, there's still a lot of money to be made.
Oh yeah,
by scammers.
Look at this whole Aboriginal movement. That is a bastion of scammers.
Yeah, they done took over the Black Power movement. They got a whole nother narrative.
They got a whole new lane, bro. A whole new way of scamming people. And you gotta pay dues and everything to join them.
Just like the white people know black people were searching for some, so do black people. So and they just copy the slave mentality.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They copied what what they were taught. You see how white scammers do it, whatever. They just they say let's scam our own people, and let's use the same type of methodology that other scammers use, and let's get this money.
Yeah, it just looked a bit, with Dr. Enqi, just in that whole business move. I mean, that wasn't a good one, going back there for your whole products and your whole, and then, coming up with these qualifications. If you haven't got any qualifications, just say so. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, there's some people that, have never been to certain institutions, but are still regarded as knowing certain things. But just, everything's shady,
Yeah, exactly.
Shady on top of
To
shady.
say the same thing. You know what's the big deal? Trying to take my money, trying to, keep me from selling my books and my products. That's the big deal. They jump to conclusion because they don't want to look bad, because at the end of the day, they're trying to sell their product. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like that's what it is, man. These people, they all to get the money. But it's fun. Like, and another thing too, Sanetta, we don't need your 2 cents on Neo. We already heard everything you said about him. We got the videos. So if you think you're finna come here and give your little input because we are talking about certain people you talk about or whatever the case may be, we ain't trying to hear all that. We ain't friends.
We
You
don't even.
still a piece. Yeah, you still a piece of shit. You know what I mean? You still got people that being accused of abuse, scamming, fraud, uh, child
Molest. Oh
molestation,
yeah.
rape. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't change what you done bring to the table. And the same person, Enqi, you were talking bad about. He's a scammer. He's a this. He's a that. You do that with everybody. I like to introduce my people to this preacher. I like to introduce my people to this one.
Mhm.
I like to. Then they turn around and be the
Yo,
worst person, but you bring them back like everything is all good. Now get out of here
and
with
you
that,
know
man.
what?
For a price.
And you know what? Why he used bots for views. I mean, you go over there, you see they taking away views. You know, when you don't use bots, your viewership don't come up the same way on those what do you call it, services that tell you how many views a certain YouTube page gets. It doesn't show up like that when you don't use bots. All the fields are filled in positive. None of them are empty, and none of them are red, like minus 50,000 or minus 10,000 or minus 5,000. And his Social Blade account looked just like Neo X's, and they use bots, and they think they slick. So here's the thing: we don't use bots. We just real. You know, we don't waste energy trying to fake. You know how much energy you waste on that faking? Imagine if you kept it real, how much energy you would preserve and how much more fire you would have in the cannon.
Yeah, but birds of a feather flock together, so they all faking. You ask me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just wanna tell everybody about I don't know what it's gonna be about, but I'm gonna listen to see what she's talking about self-awareness on Angie platform later tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the main objective we've been saying is self-awareness, and that's when people run into conflict and drama and confusion because they don't take their time to look in the mirror and be accountable for everything they're trying to hold everybody else for. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. They're so hypocritical. And that's another thing with Enqi, regardless of what. We ain't gonna curse him and call him names, but at the end of the day, he has to see his flaws and stop thinking everything is money. Because you know what I mean? It's just like these rappers or actors or whoever that will bend over for the check. You know what I'm saying? It's all about principles, man. So I don't care what you're talking about because you done put all your principles aside in order to portray whatever you trying to make your money off. And I ain't trying to knock your hustle, but if you are a scammer and you are fraud and you don't care about principles and morals, then the hell with you too.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That's right. Because if you're preying upon black people, man, you have no business. You have no credibility or integrity or anything, man. You're garbage for real. I don't care who it is.
Look at what he said before you go. Look at what he said on Sarnetta channel today.
What?
I was here before Jabari. I was here before Polite and this one and that one. So you telling me you the founder of this bullshit? You one of the founders. You see what I'm saying? You know you play chess too like Sarnetta and you don't play it the right way. You dirty. You know what I mean? You know the ins and outs about it. So you are not excused from none of these other characters that you've been talking about. And it shows for you to even jump back on this panel. You make it all clear to everybody. And that's why everybody in the chat was going at you for all the things you said and here coming acting like everything is good and that because you and Sarnetta apologize to get back to the money. Everybody's supposed to believe y'all. Like, man, please. Only an idiot would fall for
But
that.
you know what? So I saw a little bit of that, and Sarnetta, to his credit, he got other people making his arguments for him. You know, when they go at Enqi, they question it. But none of those people will survive here because we're not stupid.
Right.
We put together better questions. We're stronger in our thinking, in the way we examine things, and so they scared to come over here. That's the reality of it. And the audience that he has, the bottom line is they scamming them. They're scamming them. They're fooling them. And the audience is just not totally bright enough to see it, to recognize it yet. But when they are, and they will be at some point, actually him even showing up over here is not wise for him, because when people see that, they will gain more interest in what we're saying, and they can come over here and ask all the questions they want. But if you want it to be real and you want it to be fair, you have to understand something. The person that loses has to submit. That's the deal, and that's why he ain't gonna send them over here.
But yeah, it's funny too, also, because when you hear Enqi saying, "Well, I was the first one here," I'm the first. So what are you saying? You're saying, are you jealous? Are you saying that you want to be the next degenerate up on top of there, or whatever? What are you?
No, he's saying he was at one time. Before
I know, but
they even got big, he was the number one. Yeah.
Right. So he's reminding Filthy Franky of his old position or whatever, and he wants to regain it. So he wants to be the new Polite. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, because he got a lot of products in it.
There's a lot of money to be made. That's right.
Oh, let me play the clip. I uploaded a video on my channel. I even shared it in my timeline. Let me play the clip. Hold on.
Trauma and everything I've been to, and not try.
Yo! Check this out. Sanetta, fuck you.
What you want, Sanetta? Get your ass out of here.
Hey.
And you see, first he was like this.
Oh, that's quality, man.
And when I told him
That's
F you,
so funny.
then he goes like, showing the middle finger. But yeah, go ahead, brothers and sisters.
You can't trust a snake.
Because in his mind, he sees that as a victory, having Enqi over there, and he thinks that is a loss to us. But the reality of it is that no, we don't see it as a loss to us. He told us he was going back. But here's the thing: Enqi, he showed who he was when he was contacting Sanetta. But that's Enqi. That's not us. So he's looking at it like it's a win, but actually no, because we didn't force Enqi to come over here. We didn't tell him if he come over here, he can't go back to Sanetta. We didn't tell him anything. We don't control people, but he showed that he went against his own words. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, if anything, it's a loss. You see what I'm saying? Because even people in Sanetta's chats is confused. It's only a few idiots that came on his planet that don't matter what he say or do, they will always pick his side because they full of shit, and they don't think for themselves. But the majority of people was questioning what was going on, and even the doctor probably in his feelings all now. Like, then this guy wrote a book against you. He's asking Sanetta that. So even the doc, like if he would just show his true colors if he come back on Sanetta platform and act like nothing happened. Because if you're a doctor and you this and you that, but if you that stupid to not see bullshit in your face and have morals and principles, I don't care for you neither. Because it's obviously that you could see through the bullshit. That's why you put that in the chats about the same guy on Sanetta platform that wrote a whole book of exposing him and the HOK and everything that been around him. So, like, man, please, anybody within their right mind didn't call for that. And if they look at it, it's just to see Enqi and why he back on there. So they might get some views out of that. You see what I'm saying? And that was the whole point of it. But go ahead.
They all desperate. That's the common denominator. They're desperate. And Sanetta alluded to that when he said, see, I told you, if we do this to each other, then it's bringing down the platform and the people don't trust us, it's harming the community. He was manipulating, of course, but it's true. The community, what he calls community, is the cash cow. The cash cow has been harmed because the skeletons have been released, you know, and they're ugly.
Yep.
And he would rather had that not happen, but it happened. And the facts are is that a man who's in jail probably for the rest of his life, probably, which is polite because you know that civil commitment ain't no joke.
Nope.
That was his homeboy, and his homeboy went after a 14-year-old the first second that he had a chance to. And he could laugh all he wants, but the bottom line is that he was down with that. He was down with it.
Mhm.
So you could laugh it off, but yo, it's like it only fools stupid people. We know that laugh is not real. You know, that laugh is out of desperation. Like, who would come over here and be like, see, I got Enqi back. Yo, we ain't even think about that, homie.
Yeah.
We're not even thinking about that. That was, you know, that's like so funny. We were busy, but I give him credit though. He got Neo X, and we know why he got Zero X. We know why he got her because he knew damn well she was in a nut job,
That's why he came over.
right? And he could use that nut job. She allowed him to use her. It's like using a handicapped person, basically. And she did what it do, but it ain't do shit to us, you know, because look at what happened to her. See, the intelligent people watched, and they saw how foul, and that was good for us because it helped kill some of the roaches over here too that supported her. You see what I'm saying? Like, really, it helped expose them. Exactly. So, you know, hey, I don't know. I don't know. I think the lesson is that if you want your community to be better, you have to have morals and principles, and the community won't be better until the multitude, the larger mass of black people in this circuit have better morals and integrity. That's all. Once it gets over about 60%, it's a wrap for him.
Facts. And you know one thing I want to say too, because I be just observing, you know what I mean? And it's sad because I be saying like, is there a way we could change black people's mind for them to see past the bullshit, you know, past the fairy tales, past the myths, past the religions, because he doesn't have any more resources, especially when it comes to Kemet and people that's on that narrative. So all he's attacking because he's so desperate is the Hebrews and the Islams, and these people are so caught up in religion they can't even see. They know everything that's going on around Saneta for the last 10 years, but they are not observing and they don't think. You see what I'm saying? So he's so desperate, he's keep calling them out. He keep calling out the Hebrews, calling out Islam. Is Islam the true this? Is this that? Because he know these biblical people, they are so eager for this attention. They so want to spread their religion. They so want to prove somebody that they are the right religion. This is the opportunity. So he's using that to his advantage to keep getting views, because that's the only results he has. You see what I'm saying? So maybe Shaka should come up here tomorrow and say Islam was a slave religion and it was detrimental to black people as well, and it's not our religion. That's what you see. That's what they want. That's the bullshit they into, and that's the only tactic Saneta has left. You see what I'm saying? But sooner or later, that's gonna die out. You know what I mean? And he's gonna fade away. But go ahead.
Oh, but he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Yeah.
That Zero X situation. Then he had Enqi on top of all the people that were not on his panel for a long time, and then he came here there's some stuff that he's not telling the people, but he's desperate. There's some stuff, and
Yeah,
once again, the stuff that happened with Nepal not long ago. Garfield going in on him as well. Rabon going in as well. He's really, really in trouble.
Yep.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
still ain't heard.
And
I still haven't heard Jabari like to comment on other people's situations and other people's life, but I still haven't heard him comment on people accusing him, Sanetta wife, his friend wife, accusing him of being a scammer. I still haven't heard him said why he's still up there smiling with no backbone. You bitch. But anyway, man, go ahead.
Danny Williams, Garfield said he had an atomic bomb, but obviously he didn't have any because he made the videos private. Go ahead, Vivi.
Look, it's similar to Neo X, actually. Yes, it's similar to Neo X because the math doesn't add up. Yeah, 0x. The math doesn't add up, but she will play the role anyway. And it's the same thing with Sanetta. I mean, we know what the math is. So he could do all of this smiling or whatever we want. We know that he's hurt more than he's ever been hurt. I mean, he got a shellacking. We whooped up on him. We whooped up on his head. For real. And here's the thing. You can't fake the math. You can smile all you want, but the thing about it is that economically, he's never been hurt like this before. So a person that is in it for the money, you know, is like, you can see how it didn't work out for him. So he knows it didn't work out for him. That's why he came over here. If it was working out for him, he wouldn't even have been bothered to come over here, bro.
Yeah. Marcus, how you doing? Feel free. I don't even know if I've ever seen you before, but I'll put you on the panel already, so feel free.
What's up, everybody? What's up, B? B? What's up, Shaka?
Yeah, Marcus been here, man. Plenty of times.
That's the thing right there. I don't know what dude's name is. He just said everybody's just sweeping this under the rug about what Nepal said, especially about Jabari. If y'all pay attention how Jabari moves, Jabari, every time something come up, Jabari disappear in action. And I'm not trying to guess or nothing, but he got a lot to do with a lot. I understand he got a nice, good personality. He's a good guy or whatnot. But that can be all a facade. You know what I'm saying? He got his hands. He got his hands in a lot of bullcrap, y'all. Trust and believe that. He's not the HOK Mayweather for nothing. So now that ain't fucking with you if you ain't on the same level he's on. So I just had to throw that in there, you know.
I agree. Yeah, I agree, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, we may find out more soon. Who knows? Maybe Garfield let Franky know that, you know, he's gonna, you know, do something. You know what I'm saying? Because so far, what we know, it looks like Garfield was bluffing because he said he has an atomic bomb, and then he deleted, you know, he made private or removed all the videos that he made about Franky. But you know, we'll see. You know, we'll see. But you know, I mean, dang, you know, go ahead, Marcus.
And the trick thing to me, y'all ever been in his little room, his little shrine? He's so against religion, but if you go in his shrine, it's more religious than anybody's religion. So he be praying to Heru and doing all these little movements and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, but don't go against religion and you over there doing religion too.
I don't know if he's against religion. It's like he seems that he's not into the Abrahamic belief system, and he's following what people may call the ancient Egyptian religion or Kemetic religion, because there was a religion being practiced in ancient Egypt. So that's the one that you know he chose. You know what I'm saying?
He's a converter. He's not. Yeah, I think it's just like, you know, Rastafarian. You know what I mean? It's no disrespect because I grew up in that. You see what I'm saying? For a certain upon a time, but they come up with their own stuff. They have their own ideology, but yet they try to separate it from religion, but it's still religion. You see what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
Yeah, so I just think he trying to convert people to his concept of religion, which is whatever ancient belief. Like I don't really look at. Maybe I'm missing some. Shaka might want to tell me a few things, but
Ain't
certain
nothing
things that
wrong with it. It
no,
just
no,
it
I ain't
ain't
saying
nothing.
that because certain things I read about ancient stuff to me it doesn't acquire to religion. You see what I'm saying?
But you know
But
what?
everybody
Exactly. That's we
read
on the
it
same
into
page.
things.
We on the same page.
Yeah,
But
everybody
you know
read
what?
into things differently. Go ahead.
But check this out. At the end of the day, he can throw all that shit. He's full of shit. Because if he was real about it,
Mm-hmm.
he would not be on Sarnetta's platform. That's like just to say another phony ass preacher. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So of course it's gonna look weird. He can pray to whoever he wants. It looks weird because you hanging out with Sarnetta on his panel. You can put on your outfit all you want. It looks weird. It looks just like the preacher putting on his outfit because you're hanging out with phonies. So
Exactly.
at the end of the day, he's doing more to hurt the Kemetic religion. That's what he's
I
doing.
heard Sonetta say, "Fuck all of them." What he say? He say, "Fuck Ramsey and what he said. I don't care about none of that."
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
He
he
like,
did.
disrespect
what?
all the ancient literature, just like he disrespect Islam, Christianity, and everything else.
He was talking to Shaka Amos with that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
I think I have the clip. I'm looking for it now. That was so messed up coming from a dude who has a Kemetic
But
name
like I
and who
said,
said
it's
so many
that.
times that he's Kemet.
Yeah. So imagine
Exactly,
how
Shaka.
Enqi look. So imagine how Enqi look. So it's the same thing with Jabari. These guys don't have no principles, morals,
Morals.
dignity
Yeah.
about their self because anytime you hang around that and try to claim something you are not, it seems like you just after the money like everybody else. There's no compassion, there's
Exactly.
no sincerity in nothing you
Mm-hmm.
do. Just like the
Mm-hmm.
majority of society, you know what I mean? But go ahead.
Look,
You're
Oh, I
just
look,
think I
a
found
you're
the
just
clip.
a
Hold on.
hustler.
Let me play the clip. Hold on, please. Just 1 second, please, brothers and sisters.
Shaka. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I'm Sarnetta. Ramesses was just another man, bro. I don't worship them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I don't give a fuck what Akhenaten said.
And this
And
is
you
very
see,
similar
that's
to
just
Butler Reggie. Hold on,
yeah.
please.
Go ahead,
One
go
second,
ahead.
please.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Kemetics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
And let me please just thank the sister. Now, hold on, please. She goes by Alexis Inspires now. She slightly modified her name, but I did an interview with her. I purchased her book, and she's an artist. And I shared the link to one of my favorite songs from her called Pretty Baby. I also bought her album. So thank you very much for the cash out. Go ahead, brothers. Feel free.
and then yeah, thank you, sister. Check it out. And now show the picture of Reggie with Shaka in the Egyptian garb while he's talking about, I don't pray to them. Fuck this, F that. Well, why you got those clothes on? What is that all about? You mean you bothered to put that whole get up on for what? I mean, who does that? I never put on no damn Egyptian pharaoh's clothing.
It's just a
Most
costume.
normal people just wear
It's a costume to him.
To get some money. That's what it was for.
And it looks real
too. But look, if you don't care about it, why don't even associate with it? Just don't do anything to it. But these guys, see what they do is they think they know everything. So if the shit didn't work out to them, then it's fuck them. Then it's fuck it because it didn't work out to them. But they create their own reality through their own thinking. So they got it wrong. Whatever they were doing, they got it wrong, and now they're saying fuck this and fuck that, and that's the problem. That shows you how arrogant they are. People people that are focused, they focus on what they know how to do best. They don't focus on what they don't like so much. Because if you focus on what you do best, you will outshine and destroy all the other things anyway. And that's the problem. They don't do anything best. That's why they're out there saying this. That's all it adds up to. It's the same thing. They claim to be about black people. Look, none of these clowns even knew a goddamn thing about the Green Sahara or the DNA. They came over to our page and copied this shit 6 months ago. And then they didn't want to even do it fast because they didn't want people to know that they didn't know. See, they were the ones. They the champions. They were supposed to be discussing that a long time ago, and they didn't because they're phonies. Look, they're lazy, dude. They are intellectually lazy about the black shit. Period.
And I agree with you 100 DB.
Sorry. One second, Marcus, please. Young Hero, it looks like Sanel listened to you. Let me show you his live stream right now, the title. And everybody heard what Young Hero said, right? Which religion he talking about? Hold on, let me show you. See that? Is Islam the true religion of God and the best for our people? And he only has one person watching, which means that he just, went live very recently. Didn't you hear, brothers? Young Hero talking about Islam earlier.
That's what he been doing lately. He been attacking religion because he knows so many black people are caught up on that, and that's the only way he get views.
You gotta get a piece off of that stream, bro.
Yo, look at his eyeballs. Look at Sonetta's eyeballs. They popping out his head, man. He is high.
That's it.
He's high.
Probably he gonna mention us. Watch. Let me go see what he gonna say right there.
He might, because when he get on that shit, he liable to do anything. It's like, why not?
Sucker. But he's in trouble. That's obvious. He's really in trouble. He's desperate. Things are not going well. I think he may have been demonetized. But or something else that's really, really bad on his side.
Yeah, I think so, Shaka. I think so. We're gonna see what it is. You can't fool everybody. You can't fool everybody. See, what he's been doing is he's been used to dealing with marshmallows in the head. But the problem is that what he's really facing is like people that remember through time who he is and the things he's done. So, and he knows who he is and the things that he's done. And the reality is he ain't going to escape it. That's what it is. He's not going to escape it. And it's already set in. So, we're going to see how it work out, but it's going to be bad for him. I just think that people should take a learning experience from this. Learn one thing: you can do and be anything you want to be. Don't settle for being less. Fight for who you want to be. Go where you need to go to get the skills you need to get. Don't be afraid of the world. Don't stand still. He's a perfect example of standing still.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Don't challenge yourself. Challenge yourself every way that you can, but do it. Challenge your hands. Challenge your engineering skills, your thinking, and apply them. Don't just sit back and get into some intellectual masturbation. And that's what he promotes. If you want to know what's real, put it into action. Make something with it. And also don't make excuses for what you got to do. You got to break the shell. You got to break out of the prison. And you can do it. You don't need a lot of money. You just need to be willing to explore the motherfucking world. Like really.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand down, y'all.
Hey, Marquise, it's good to have you here too, brother.
It's all good, man. You know, I like the room, man. I like V Bennett and Shaka. They don't mess with nobody, and I'm against Arnetta, and like Sister
You're
Dandy
welcome,
said,
Bennett.
all they talk about is Arnetta, and it's cool with me. And I'm a Hebrew Israelite, but my ceiling, my heaven is not low. I'm open arms to everything. So
Yeah, as long you could be
Kemet,
whatever you wanna be, bro. We're
Israel,
not out here harming
yeah,
nobody and protecting predators and scamming people. We ain't got
exactly,
no problem with people being who they are. Just be righteous in whatever you do, man. That's the whole thing about it.
exactly.
Facts.
I'm gonna
Hey,
step
good
down,
one,
y'all.
Marquise. Yeah, peace. One.
It's
Hmm.
Marcus L.
Peace.
If you brothers and sisters want to get on the panel, I've been sharing the link. Like to hear from you, and you seen Frankie Sanetta came on. I told him F you and put him off the panel. You know what I'm saying? Because I cursed him out and kicked him out. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. He talks
Crazy.
sexually about my 3-year-old daughter, and there's so many other foul stuff going on this panel.
Yeah.
It's a white supremacy panel. Tazayak said that he hates Africans as a people. He said that he celebrates the death of Africans, and there's so many other foul stuff. But feel free, brothers. Feel free.
Yeah, he says
Yeah.
that.
You know what he talking about right now, right? He think he actually won because he had another scammer on his platform that been a scammer that been with him back in the days. Like, bro, nobody cares about Enqi, bro. Like, Enqi's not a
Tory.
doctor, and the other doctor just came on and make him look stupid by proving that he's not a doctor. You see what I'm saying? So what did you win? Enqi's just as desperate as you, bro. But go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
it's embarrassing
it's
because Enqi was his family friend, and the fact that he thinks that's something big to have your family friend on your panel, that doesn't make any sense. He's known Enqi for years, so it's really like, the reality of it is that why did your family friend leave you and write a book about you being a pedo? I mean, that's the bizarre shit about it. And now he's back over there. So it's not. How is it? It's only a victory to a person that's high on coke, bro. Like straight up, you have to be fucking high, really high on some good old gasoline. Like,
He's
it's
happy
crazy.
he just had today somebody on his panel that called him a pedophile several times. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, did he get the cash out today and then go get the shit? And now, because he feeling real good all of a sudden. Like, damn.
Maybe he got a little money. And he's struggling, so he must be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talking about y'all just crying, and you thought that was your man's. Like, bro,
Sounds
we are
familiar.
not.
Sounds like Zero X. We're just crying.
Yeah, we are not funny over here, Shaka. We don't have no mans, dog. we got female, bro. Like,
we lost Enqi.
That's your man's. You know what I'm saying?
But you know
like,
what? We lost Enqi, but to be honest, it's like
we ain't lost shit.
Enqi would go any goddamn where he want to go. Well, I think what he lost is his own integrity. I mean, I think that's what it is. It's like, I think that's what Shaka was saying. Like, he bought the book, and now you back over there. So something got to give. Something is not looking right. And so, but it's still ridiculous to think that it's a victory that you got your childhood friend, your family friend over on your panel. That's not a victory. He was supposed to be there the whole time, but he left for some reason. Why did he leave? And why did he write a book about you being a pedo? I mean, that's you think that's a victory? That doesn't make it's bizarre, yo. A victory is when your homies never betray you in the first place. Damn. Anyway. It's an illusion, brother. It's crazy, man. But hey, man. It's funny. But that's what video's for.
What about those molestation reports, Sanetta?
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob Bourne, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, cause I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up.
Now, if you let me know early on that you want to talk about those molestation reports, yeah, I may consider it.
Yeah. He made it sound like he was baking bread and shit. Some fresh ones. Like,
he ain't got shit.
Where they at? Where they at?
Yeah. I want to see where Queen Thrones and that Ben guy at. You feel what I'm saying? Because we didn't give a damn about no Enqi. You know what I mean? He came over here. We already, from the time from the beginning, I already know that Enqi was on some other shit and he just trying to make some money because everything was a joke to him. You see what I'm saying?
Everything was
so
fun.
I know he keep going back to Sanetta. You know what I mean? Sanetta got recordings of him having conversation or sending him money. So Enqi is nobody, bro. You see what I mean? Like, he's another scammer just like them. He came from Sanetta as well, just like
Hold on.
Light and all of them.
Check this out. I'm sorry, brother Young Hero. He's mad. See, he was acting like he was happy. Look who he put on the screen. So obviously he has to be talking about her.
Yeah,
I didn't hear what was
he's
said.
talking about all of them. He's talking about Ben and
he's
Queen
hurt.
Jones. Yep.
He's hurt. So you want to act like, oh yeah, I have Enqi and all that. This is so ridiculous. He's hurt. He is hurt. He's desperate. And he probably thought that he would come here and maybe, I don't know, maybe he was going to apologize for the foolishness that he said, but it ain't going to work like that, man.
Nah.
No, exactly.
That's not nature. That's not in his nature to apologize for anything like that. He was going to come down
He
here.
apologized to Enqi.
Yeah.
He apologized to Enqi. Yeah.
Yeah. That was just to facilitate the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaka,
he's hurt.
You were in his dream, Shaka. You were giving him nightmares. He's
so stupid. He talking about Queen Jones' look and her pictures, his catfish. That's how desperate he is.
Yo, he is high right now.
He can't ever stay on point. He's all over the place. I told you, he on that shit tonight. Yeah, he on that shit.
Yeah.
He had no problem when she was a moderator on her panel, on his panel. You know what I'm saying? He's desperate. But Queen Throne will clap back at him. You know, she will clap back at him.
He has no problem with she and Enqi going at him for months, including Ben. But he talking about them. Like, bro, make it make sense, bro. Like, get out of here.
Maybe Enqi hit him off for some money, man. He went and got himself a little package, bro.
Exactly. What you think it is? What a coincidence. Yes. He was on the show. He got some money and he got a pack. I mean, yeah, man. And you see it in his eyes, yo. You see it in his eyes. I know it. I know it when I see it. You know, it's like DC was cocaine central when I was a teenager. Everybody that grew up in that town was selling dope, basically. So that's what you did to go to the movies and buy some tennis shoes and get all the fly shit so you can hang out with your girlfriends and take them to the movies. You know what those people look like when they're on it, and that man is on it. He's on some good shit though, but he's on it. But kids, don't let it take you, man. There's people that think that shit is cool, man. It's like the one thing I want to thank my neighborhood for is that if you didn't come with the money right, they beat your ass. If you came with a bunch of pennies, you might get your ass beat. And so I learned as a young kid, like, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I want to be a coke addict. But today they be using kids. They don't, man. And the old school, at least in my generation, they made sure that the young kids if you was a young kid and you even thought about using, they would beat your ass. There was no chance of you using it. There was rules, but man, anyway,
Just want to show you.
it's embarrassing.
Sorry, V Bennett. I just want to show you. Obviously, he been talking about me because somebody wrote, "Who the f is Shaka Dudu? Is that Shaka Amos?" You know what I'm saying? So
I'm about to go over there and say, no, that's my aunt forever. So you can come over and see who Sanetta is.
Yeah, and hey, get your piece off of that, man. He got to give you something, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get at it right now.
And put your handle and your name when you go up on this panel.
Desperate.
He's down bad.
He's down bad.
He is, man. He's down bad. You can't hide it. You can't hide it.
He was happy with 0x going at us. But
Oh,
now
yeah.
0x, she disappeared now.
Yeah, but the difference is that we knew she was down with him. We said it. We knew it. We said it's not what she said. It's how she's moving, and so we knew what's up. But not everybody could peep it. Not everybody peeped it. But Sister Nandy peeped it also. So he didn't really win. He didn't really win that one. He just kind of played around a little bit, which is okay if that's your goal. But the problem is that he didn't come up off of that. It didn't change anything. It didn't solve his problem. You see, so hey man, it shows you that
I even
actually
think
he's
he's
down.
talking about our friend that be on here, but he don't even know her name. See, this old woman, this that, calling her the B word, but he can't even remember her name. That boy's stupid. He really in his
man.
feelings tonight.
He used the B word towards our sister.
Yeah, but I don't mention her name.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, exactly. You're witnessing the fall of Sanetta. I mean, this is what that kind of drugs and things like that do to your brain eventually. You lose it, and it's just crazy. Of course, you get immune to it. You need to use bigger doses, but it creates a psychotic problem in your mind, in your brain. It fucks your brain up, yo. It fucks up your chi. And this dude has been abusing that shit for over for decades. So his brain ain't normal, man. And you can see it. His eyes are popping out his fucking head. That's a cokehead. That's what that is. And you see, he's getting erratic because he even cares about our sister. He's getting erratic because his impulse, he had to come over here, and he thought he had a winner because Enqi was on his channel. Dude, yo, he is running around like a small rabbit in a place where there's wolves, jaguars, snakes. He's about to get eaten, bro. I'm just telling you, like that's what's about to happen. You don't know which animal is going to get him, but he's looking bad.
Now, who knows? Maybe Polite in jail decided to snitch. Maybe
You're right.
But let me say this: you see,
right.
Beast Mode Reloaded. This is what's gonna happen. So I don't know what you're talking about. I've been smiling
unidentified
from the beginning of the live stream, and now you're talking about I look a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, why you checking out Shaka?
But check this out.
I hope you're a woman, oh funny ass.
I don't care, man or woman. This is what I'm gonna do. You can get on the panel and be real, because in here
and show your face.
People.
Let's see that beast mode, son.
Yeah, show us that beast mode, yo. But this, damn, what was you saying, bro? Yeah, Polite. Now check this out. You ain't heard from Polite, and Polite probably around 30 days or so, 60 days ago, got his permanent bed, and you ain't heard nothing from him. You ain't heard nothing. You see what I'm saying? And the reality is that Polite he was happy. He said, wow, he was impressed with jail. He was like, wow, I didn't even think it was going to be like this. Oh, man, shit, I'm teaching them how to do crypto. Wow. Okay, where's it at now? Now that you got your bed, where's it at?
Now
it's torture, son. It's torture. And they watching the videos. They looking at polite videos, and then they like, oh, we going to get this mother. Oh, really? Is that what he did? He got at that 14-year-old girl? Oh, that what he did? Oh, he scammed sisters, little grandmothers. He scammed. Oh, really? Man, that boy is in torture. He's in torture, yo. He's in torture, man.
Hold on, let me say, Sanada just finished his live stream, so it's very, very short. That was, hold on, and I don't think he's gonna leave it on. That was.
Nah, you probably about to delete it and start it over.
Yeah, that was 18 minutes, not even 20 minutes.
So start playing.
Who looks uncomfortable now?
Playing it. Yeah, put it on the screen and start playing it before you erase it.
Maybe it's high war.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't mind a laugh. You know.
Yeah, and I hope Queen Jones see it too, to show her that she been wasting time with this old 0x and picking wrong sides because of gender. She forgot what the main objective was.
Maybe she just got a little confused about what's going on. You know.
Video. Thumb up the video.
Whatever you do, make sure you do it. Yo, man, only environment was in a row.
The toughest environment, right? This is the
crazy, yo. Them niggas is sick. I'm a grown man.
Environment to be in, and we're busting piñatas.
Yeah, man, y'all already know. I know a lot of y'all don't know the moves I make. Y'all just relax. I'm good. I'm a grown man. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I got them niggas over there going crazy, yo. Them niggas is sick. They act like little girls, little bitches. All men. All them niggas are men over there. I
like
win,
this.
nigga. I always win.
He was like
when
this.
It comes to real men and bitches. And I'm not talking about females. I'm talking about men that supposed to be men. Them niggas over there crying. And the crazy thing is, they all think it's about money to show you where their head is at. They don't know it's not about money, fool.
Sucker.
It's about discrediting you niggas. I win, fool.
All we did is discredit us today.
You thought he was your mans and them. He don't believe y'all niggas. Huh? He don't believe y'all. Y'all niggas over there crying and, oh man, he let him back on the platform and after he said that he was this, because he never believed that.
Oh, for real?
I win.
You never believed it?
Always.
What's that?
To a bunch of whole niggas. Yo, them niggas got together, yo.
Never believe what he told us.
Them niggas got together and said, yo, we gonna form a panel. We got to go at this nigga song. I'm talking about the Shaka Doodles and all them niggas. Huh?
Nah, you know, that's funny. I never contacted anybody. I just went live. And he's like, you know, like we called each other and was like, okay, let's go live. But let's continue because it's going to be deleted soon. I'm sure.
Shaka Doodle and them niggas. So at the end of it, right? I hit the platform and I was just all like this, like just laughing at them.
He came in like this. No. Stop lying. You came in like this first.
The platform, I was just
like, not saying hi, like you trying to make friends.
Yeah. Now what? Them niggas, boy. Woo, man. They hurt.
He in his feelings because
like
he got rejected
girls.
like a little
like,
bitch.
Why would I give a fuck?
Yeah.
See, if you're a true man, why would you even give a damn? Check, family. Come on.
Fuck your check.
It's crazy.
Checkmate, bitch.
That's all it is. That's right, Cynthia. That's all it is. So I prove to you that he knows that we ain't down with no Nikki. The next time you see him, ask him, yo, what happened to the Nikki? What happened to the book? That book is not even on the shelf, nigga.
Why you ain't asking what happened to Nikki?
Sucker jaw niggas.
He was right on your platform.
Because he was mad with me, so he said, I'm gonna go over there and
Hey,
bang
Shaka,
on
pause
Saul
it.
because I want him to get mad at me. And you niggas.
This is all projection. He's telling you what he's worried about. He needs people to believe none of it was real. That's how desperate he is. It's a bad look for him, bro. But let it play, because this is him, man.
Yeah.
You niggas was eating out the palm of his hands. Can you imagine how Ben would look right now? I already know how the Funky Throne look. Funky Throne is probably throwing up like mad as hell. Yeah. She mad as hell right now. The Funky Throne woman? Oh, man. You know that bitch there. She's going crazy. Let me show you something. We're going to get into the Islamic thing, y'all, in a minute. I just want to show you something. For all those who be trying to bang on people for no reason, get your platform up. See, Enqi knows that he ain't going to be able to deal with real knowledge and information over there. He knows that because he know y'all niggas are about nigga shit, nigga mess. He know you ain't about no real knowledge and information.
No,
and so that's why he said, I got to find my way back home. I got to get back home where Sarnetta's at. Because this is really not doing it. This
Franky,
is not doing it. I just got married to a beautiful sister, and she don't want me over here with this nonsense. She don't want me over here with this nonsense. I got to get out of here. And so, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all mad. Look, here's a picture of Funky Throne, right? Here she is. This is on her YouTube channel. That's a picture. When I saw the picture, I said, no, hold up. That's catfishing.
I had to laugh at that one.
You don't look like that. Why are you catfishing? You do not look like that. Stop it, girl. Stop it. Why are you trying to catfish the brothers? Be who you are. Be who you are. Right? Be who you are and stop trying to catfish the people and the brothers. You know damn well that this does not look like you.
Just in case somebody came here recently, I want to show you when he came on my panel and he was like this. He didn't come throwing the middle finger first. He was like this. Then I told him, F you, just on the play.
Trauma and everything I've been through and not try.
Yo, check this out. Sanetta, fuck you.
What you want, Sanetta? Get your ass out of here.
I'm gonna play a video. Let's continue.
You know damn well that is not your hair. Who are you trying to be like? Funky Throne? Stop. Weighing in at 300 pounds? Come on, man. Who you trying to be like? Let me show you who she really is, y'all. And then y'all tell me if she's catfishing. Let me show you who she is. And this is on her joint, so this is public. It's on her channel. I just took a picture of it and said, let me see. Let me show you who she really is. This is when she was in the hospital. See, you can't go there looking like glamour girl when you go to the hospital. Let me show you who this look like. That's who she is. That's the Funky Throne bitch. That's who she is right there. I make no apology for that.
Let me show you what Franky looks like. Hold on. When we're going at him.
Hey, Franky, why don't you get back to the teaching? Look at this shit. He is high off of dope. Dope. He snorted dope. Heroin. And fell out.
See? That's who it's like. Without the filter and all of that. That's who she is. Let me give you another one.
This is a real desperate man. He out there picking on ladies. He went and found a picture. Man,
In the chat, y'all. Oh, she is beautiful. No, she's not. Nigga, stop playing. That's who she is right there. That's who she is.
Look at the quality of the picture.
All the catfishing, y'all go. It's going to be a crime against that, man.
It's desperate.
We got to make that a crime because y'all women out there be catfishing like crazy. Knowing goddamn well you look like, what's that pig name?
He's desperate, yo.
The stuffed pig.
Real desperate.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look just like that. So y'all need to cut it out. And why am I like that? Because she don't give a damn about me, my family, or nobody else. She continues to call me the same thing. But guess what? If she apologized to me, I will consider the apology. I will accept the apology.
He's desperate.
But she's not, because she got other people that she got to try to uphold and make people think, yeah, look, I'm keeping my ground on this. Knowing damn well, yeah, Miss Piggy, thank you. Thank you. Looking just like Miss Piggy. Is that the that's the one, Miss Piggy? Come on, man. Y'all know damn well if I would have got a nice picture of Miss Piggy and put it beside her to show you her.
This is exactly the same as Neo X, yo.
I'm about to say, if she look like Miss Piggy, Zero X must be Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Zero X really got his
like
problems.
twins.
Damn.
Look at her eyes. Look at him. It's crazy.
Yeah, that fentanyl put him out. You're right.
She's gonna clap back at him.
Talk about people.
She will clap back at him. He's
the
hurt.
Sickness of these people,
He's
man.
hurt.
Yeah, I don't want to insult the pig though.
Now, I don't know if some of you seen that picture of the car. The car was like, oh yeah, I had a wind in my eye, I had a wind in my face, but she's in the car. She looks completely different than the pictures that we normally see. You know what I'm saying? But it's floating somewhere. It's floating on. Actually,
you know what I challenged him to do? You know what I challenged him to do? If he doesn't like how Queen's throne looks, right, and he thinks that she's ugly or something like that, then why doesn't he put a picture up of her, that picture he just had, next to a lady in his life?
Well,
why don't he do that and see what look better? No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, because this is the thing. He is doing the same thing we already said people shouldn't do. People clowned his wife. We said that wasn't good, and it's not good. It's not good. But when you play this game of clowning ladies, the natural question is, what do the ladies in your life look like? That's the natural question. And I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying, do they match up? How do they match up? And when you see it, it's kind of like a dude, he is being as ugly as a person could be right now. He's showing how fucked up he is, dude. This is pathetic. You see, that's how you know he's high. This is why this dude's platform is not $1 million platform. This is why, because he showed his ass, and he can't stop it. He's a loser, yo. This is what losers do when you have that many people watching your show. This is crazy, man. This is really horrible, man. And I'm gonna tell you, all the people that he attacked, they're better off than he is. That's the crazy part about it. You see what I mean? That's the crazy part about it. It's sad,
I found the picture. Look at this. See that? That's just nasty who put that picture up. That's Natasha Da, ladies and gentlemen. That's Natasha Da. You've never seen her like that. That's her right there.
Damn, are them bifocals or something?
And you know, me, I'm not judging people on their looks, you know what I'm saying? But it's because he's going in at, you know, Queen's Thrones, you know, I'm just showing, hey, you know, here Natasha Da looks different than normally. But, you know, let's finish with Franky, you know what I'm saying? Let's finish. He's desperate. You know, he's desperate. So here. You heard him say, oh, I'm going to deal with Islam after. No, he didn't deal with Islam. He just went live for like 18 minutes, and then he's really hurt.
I don't want to insult the pig, but yo, Shaka Doo and them niggas is hurt. They mad. They have a whole panel with niggas, all of them hating niggas. See, I told you, I know what I'm doing. Trust and believe me. I know the move I made. I knew that it was gonna hit them niggas in the heart. They really believe.
We're so hurt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're so hurt.
All about money, and he brought him back so he can make money. No, nigga, I'm not making a dime off of Enqi. Enqi is not selling anything on my show.
He's selling views, you idiot.
Oh my!
Enqi called you a pedophile.
Pedophile.
He called you a pedophile.
The dummies.
And an attempted murderer too.
That's why I did that. To show you, and amongst other things, that you were the assholes.
Enqi ain't shit just like you.
That you were the dum-dums who got caught up in it, thinking that that's what he really believed in. He don't believe in that. Me and Enqi knew each other for a long time.
Check it out, Chaco. Pause it. Pause it.
We knew each other for a long time.
He can talk. He's trying to convince himself and his audience, but the math don't add up. Because if he was doing so well, he wouldn't even be bothered to even come over here. He wouldn't even notice us. He wouldn't even acknowledge us. You see what I mean? Yeah. And that's the thing about it. It's like it does. You know, it's sad, man. But the guy ain't that big. He's not that big, man.
He's seen that I made a video, I uploaded it, and I shared it in my timeline. So now he's trying to do damage control.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He needed to get back to his natural HOK house where he can deliver his message and speak.
That's what it's all about.
And bring the knowledge to the people. He ain't gonna be able to do it over there. Why? Because y'all niggas are
0x retired. He needs more people now.
Ghetto. That's all you niggas are about. And that disgusting woman that be over there, man, what do she have a man? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Do she have a man?
Do she?
That old bitch y'all be having over there talking that craziness, don't know nobody, just jumps in.
Yeah, she did.
And
she I don't even think she really talked about him today, but I don't want to say the sister's name. She's married. She's married.
But check it out. No. Let's not even talk about it. It's none of his business about her. But check this out. Here's how desperate he is. He's worried about somebody with no platform that just comes up and speaks their opinion.
No, he don't even know her name.
That is pathetic. That's pathetic.
He's a degenerate.
Yeah, he's gonna get his karma.
He's sick.
Because
he's already getting it.
Look, because his brain is erratic. This was an erratic decision. This was an impulsive decision based on his emotions that are out of control. He saw your video and he felt like he had to defend himself. This is a dumb motherfucker. He's dumb. He made himself
because we called him out on his bluff. He and Enqi sorry scamming ass. Go ahead.
Be ashamed of herself. She is disgusting.
You know what's funny? 0x, when she was speaking to Sister Nandy, she told her you should be ashamed of yourself. It's the same narrative.
Yeah.
The nickname she had for me is similar as Franky. The behavior is similar.
Birds of a feather, man.
Following these
got together.
Young men, and she's an old ass woman on there.
But here's the thing, Shaka. But here's the thing. She takes care of her children. You see what I mean? Her family isn't an abusive family. You see? She didn't leave her kids inside of the house alone. Didn't leave her son to raise her kids. So, see, actually, Sarnetta is jealous of just a normal, healthy family. This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. This, oh my God. This is the guy. This dude right here. He's the guy. Oh my God, man. That gave someone's address out on the internet. That's him. He's the guy that uses people to try to collect information for him about other people to dox them. And he's calling somebody else ugly. This guy, this is the lowest I've ever seen him at. I mean, and it's the same thing with 0x. The fact that they mentioned Sister shows you how low That is so low. There's so many other targets to go after, but they can hold it in. It's just like, yo, man, this is really, I don't know what else to say, but this is the worst look I've ever seen him in. I've never, and he's been in some bad looks, but this is low. And I'm not talking about low like it hurt somebody's feeling. I mean like low, like this is embarrassing for him. He don't even see it. It's like a drunk man on the screen. It's like, whoa, whoa.
And black people, this is what he said about you. That you ain't what?
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't up. We ain't shit, man. Our people.
And you know what?
We don't need.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, and he gave out Seti's address over the internet. And Seti is watching this dude right now laughing at him. Laughing because he's getting his karma. He's getting his karma. And he doesn't think it could get too worse. But think about this. New York is a cold-ass city in the wintertime with a lot of cement. Think about how low it could get. Because if you're a drug addict, it can get very low. Very low, brother. All it takes is for the money to run out. Enough money to run out. That's all it takes. So his lifeline is being cut.
They ain't saying nothing, man. We keep crushing them every time they
He's
try
hurt.
to bullshit.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
he's really
like
hurt.
he think everything he did was he's gonna capitalize it in the few weeks or months to come. Because he's gonna bring Enqi back and he's gonna try to get more views. You see what I'm saying? Because he's desperate. You know what I mean? And he trying to act like boy, you ain't seen no tears over here. You see what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But we haven't been talking to Enqi for the longest of time because we know he full of shit. So in saying that, he just mad that we capitalized on his bullshit before it could get too far. So he had to respond in order to, try to combat what we saying because he know what we saying is true. And we know that he and Enqi's on another mission to get some money. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it don't even make sense. Saneda is a fool. And he keeps showing that he's a fool over and over. The guy about you. Yeah, Nicki Chanel, all these allegations. Y'all still haven't clarified anything. Y'all just came on your platform and make each other look stupid. So who actually won? We actually won today. Like, thank you. But go ahead.
And it wasn't Enqi who talked about the molestation report. It wasn't Shaka. It wasn't us. It was him.
These young boys' platforms. I know the kitten must be a little hot. The kitten must be tingling, trying to be a cougar. They don't want you. What's her name, y'all? Anybody know?
She's a married woman.
What's that thing name over there? She weighing up another about 400 damn pounds. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
She weighs about 400 damn pounds. She should be ashamed of herself. Not Nandy. No, not Nandy. She really should be ashamed of herself because she is an old woman over there with them young boys and jumping in and then get mad when somebody talk about her. Bitch, you over there. What do you expect?
He's having a breakdown, yo.
Yeah.
He said, get mad when somebody talk about her. Who talked about her? It was 0x. That's so funny.
Yep. Yo, this is a psychotic breakdown, brother. It's a psychotic breakdown.
Anyway, they know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about.
For a minute, because I'm listening to Angie real quick to see what's up.
They know who I'm talking about.
All right,
but anyway, y'all. I'm gonna get rid of this one right here. I don't want to keep this up. I don't want to bring the Islamic on this. Y'all know how
get rid of this one.
We're gonna start this thing over right now, immediately. I'm gonna start this thing over, and then we're gonna get into the Islam, brother Reggie. I'll be looking out for you.
Pseudo.
Come in a minute, Reggie.
Who cares?
I'm gonna start this thing over.
Pseudo Reggie, who said that Maad is a bird, that Heru is Greek.
Yeah,
I just had to get that off my chest because I was over there looking and I was just laughing like,
He had to
yo,
get out of his chest. He's hurt.
I got these niggas. They was, oh my God, Reggie, you know who I'm talking about. Them niggas is like little girls over there, bro. Man. Anyway, I'm gonna come right back. Matter of fact, stay right there, y'all. Stay right there. Keep your ass right there. Cause I'm gonna set it up as we talking. I'm setting it up right now as we talk, y'all. Keep your asses right there.
Who cares about what a
And we setting it up as we talk. Trust is Islam.
I'm sorry, come again, brother.
I said at the end of the
That's
day,
all it was. He
who
has
cares
nothing
about
more
what
to say.
Promo and Scammer has to say? That's his record. That's his legacy. His legacy is being the
His bride.
gate, right? The gate, the open gate for people to scam and abuse his people. That's what his legacy is. So who cares what his little midget ass has to say? Your degenerate ass.
You know what I imagine? I imagine him on 125th Street trying to set up debates for drugs. Hey, brother, let's have a debate, brother. I can set it up. And people gonna be looking at him like, you scum mothers. Damn, son, that done fell a long way. They gonna be, it's crazy, man. But it's real.
Yeah, well.
He's hurt. He is hurt.
Remember,
That's
he went
for
to.
sure.
They told him the same thing.
I'm sorry, come again, brother.
What'd
You
you
was
say?
breaking up.
I said he went to 4 doctors and said the same thing. They're not going to say the same thing
Not
unless they
4
die.
doctors, 4 hospitals.
4 hospitals, right?
They may play because some people may not know.
Young kids. Sonetta is.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS.
Repeated it. Go ahead, V Bennett.
No, I'm just saying, young kids, young people, if you need an example why you shouldn't use drugs, Sonetta is a good example. I mean, seriously. Like, really. He's a good, and young kids need to see junkies to know, because these days they try to sell these things like it's sexy or like it's cool, but this is what's happening. Some of these type of drugs, you get to see a person really fall, like cocaine, because it's a slow fall. You get to see it. But some of these new pills, it's not a slow fall. It's like you do these drugs they have out here, and your liver will go bad by the time you're 22. You see what's happening to Lil Wayne. I mean, really, these guys are doing these kind of pills today. They don't even live to be 30, man.
With these
but Sonetta's an old school junkie. He's a cokehead, but it might take some time, but you will fall down on your knees. People do things that they never thought they would do for drugs, for cocaine, heroin, all of that stuff, man. And the problem with that is that he will too. Eventually, he will be in a situation where he won't have any money. And when that situation hits, he will do what drug addicts usually do. That's all it is. Cocaine addicts and heroin addicts. He will be doing what they normally do. And you know what that is. So, I mean, he's going to be doing all kinds of weird shit, bro, for those drugs.
And this time it's going to be recorded probably.
Somebody might be like, so I'm at a TV's live. But look, I'm serious, man. It's no good. Or he might, you don't know what he's willing to do for that money, but he's going to have to do something. He's going to have to come up with something, so.
Well, shit, he's selling out now. He's doing, disgusting stuff now for cash, right? So,
yeah.
That's not a far stretch, brother.
I mean, we've seen
it's already there, but it's true.
Yeah. Now, he has the same title Um, and I saw that dude. What's his name again? The guy's
Ooh.
from the East Coast. I think he's from New York, somewhere close. And there was a lady who died in the South, and they presented him as a father. They
Oh,
collected money.
Morpheus.
Yeah, yeah. He's on that panel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Franky signed to scam his own audience. I have the live stream. When he got some money to play a debate, and after he got several $100, he ended the live stream because he felt he didn't get enough money. But with that guy Morpheus, they presented him as the damn father, and he's not the biological father. But
And
anyway, yeah, go ahead, Divine Spot. Feel free, brother.
and what happened to Reggie's Atlanta privileges? They got revoked. He said he was scared to come down.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, he did say that. He did say that. Yeah, they don't play that stuff over there. But it's on tape. It's recorded. It's on tape. But anyway, brothers, it's been a good 3 hours 41, and we know for sure Franky is hurt. It's obvious to do this real hurt. But that's because of his actions. That's because of his words. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much, brothers, for being there. Thank you to the sisters who came here, the brothers and sisters who were in the chat. I'm going to make my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the net chat, I will. Yes, go ahead, brother.
And another lesson, it's never too late to repent for your sins and the wrongdoing that you've done. Anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, but that's another lesson that you're watching. A person that just didn't want to repent for the wrongdoing. It's sad, but Hotep, y'all. Thank you.
Hotep. So stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue. I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I to do a nature Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes, and here, that's the flyer. Okay, so those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool, but I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge. No question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.